Many California communities are facing a mental health crisis.
Oh, sorry. And I was muted this whole time. Haha. So, we're going to try to do a tier list. Get a little tier list going. What does it say? Like, top 50 players from 2022 to 2023. So, this is relatively recent. Let's see. Property. And then hit it. There we go. Boom. Why is it flipped? The fuck? Wait. Why is it flipped? Flip vertically? No, don't do that. Nope. No. What? I'm confused. Whatever, the camera is gonna discard. Whatever. Camera's flipped. Whatever. Anywho. It says I'm looking over here, but I'm looking over here, so whatever. We're gonna figure it out. Anywho. So, top 5. Top 5. Ooh, this is rough. Okay, so first off, I have to put this in like a certain order so I don't get fucked up. So like a rough estimate of where like things. First off, you're down here. You're like somewhere in the middle. You're like somewhere at the top. Deontay Murray. You're like somewhere at the bottom. Who's calling me? Are you in? Are you in though? Are you in the Rage Lounge?
This motherfucker.
Oh,
there he is.
There you are.
Where's Kay?
I don't fucking know. He hasn't. I'm hanging up. I don't know where he's at. I called him twice. He ain't answered. But hit the stream real quick. Hit the stream on YouTube real quick. We're gonna go through like a real quick tier list of like the top 50 players for like next year. I'm like
for next year.
Yeah, for next year. They
hit the YouTube.
Yeah. Hit the YouTube.
I have to watch the YouTube for us to do this.
I mean, I don't know any other way you're gonna be on my screen in order to watch this. So I don't know. You know what? Actually, hold on. I'm gonna drop this in the Discord real quick.
Can't you screen share?
No, I couldn't I? Let's see. Share screen. Hold on. Screens. This one. All right. Go live. There you go. All right. Go. All right.
He's live and in living color on stream.
All right. I'm like live. All right.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. So.
Hold on. Where is this? Hold on.
Paul George is like somewhere up here. Let's see.
I'm about there. We're not live. Are we live? Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
We're already live?
Yeah, we're already live.
Call me piss and vinegar, but there will be some shit talking on this today.
Why what happened? Oh, well, no, I kind of already know what's happening. Chris Paul's up here. Dame's up here.
Blue was just here too. Hold on, bro. I'm about to call this man.
Oh, what? I'm like, why am I getting notifications on this? Hold up.
I'm calling all of us.
Yeah, hold up. Well, I'm just gonna reply just because. You can get that man in here. I don't know where he is. Why do you look like that?
Where is this man? Khalil.
Let me call his ass. I'll call him real quick. Hold up. I'll be back. Oh, what do I say? I'll be back. You're right here. The fuck?
Was he here?
I don't fucking know.
God damn it.
I'm gonna call him right now. See where he's at. Are you watching the fight tonight?
Fight?
Yeah.
Fight?
Usman's fighting today.
Fight?
Yeah, there's a fight going on. UFC. Bam's up there. Who am I missing? Jalen Brown's up here somewhere. Jamal Murray is higher than Jaylen Brown off rip. Russell Westbrook's at the bottom. Ja is up here. Anthony Davis is like top 20.
Your call has been forwarded.
He's not answering. I don't know what he's doing. He might be at work. I don't know. He didn't answer. So we might be stuck with this for a little bit.
He's
All
at work.
right. So top five for next year.
Top 5 next year.
Okay, so top 5. So Giannis obviously goes to top 5. All right. Curry's up there. Embiid's up there. Luka's up there.
Tell you when I feel like you're wrong. Jokic is up there.
Jokic is up there. Yeah, so that's top 5.
Oof, wow, are we really trying to say that LeBron is not top 5 right now?
I mean, I could replace Jokic for LeBron. Like, I have no problem with that.
You about to laugh at me? How is you gonna replace Jokic in the top 5 when this man is the reigning MVP of the league?
I mean, okay, that's fine. The man has 4 MVPs and 4 rings. What the fuck? And has been to the finals more recently than.
We talking about for next.
Denver.
We talking about for next year.
Okay,
Jokic
but, yeah,
won
but
MVP
he just came off a 30-point per game season. At 30 something, bro. At like 38.
Can I contend that Jokic is better to me than Embiid is? If I have to take someone
But
out of
Jokic
that,
and Embiid were okay, fine. I can do that.
if I have to take someone out of that, it's Embiid right now.
Okay, but that's no slight on Embiid. Embiid's like top 10.
No.
Embiid's
It's
top
just
10.
Jokic won MVP last year. Kind of hard for me to be like,
yeah.
he's not going to be top 5 next year. It'd be wild. Plus, he's got like Murray and them coming back, so I might expect his scoring to go down.
What's the lowest that you'll have Murray? By the way, I have him like top 20 lowest
right now.
Yeah, top 20 lowest.
Ah,
maybe top 25. Like 20. I'll have him like 21. Like top 20. Like
Jamal. Watch as we go through this. Jamal's gonna move.
Yeah. But I'm just putting him like lowest. He's going top 25.
Right now, coming off injury, the lowest he can be for me is in that 26 to 30 range.
The lowest he can be? Okay.
Yeah, probably. But we'll see where this all shakes out.
Paul George coming off injury. He's like
Paul George, 16-20?
16-20? Yeah, that's where I have him. Him and Kawhi. Kawhi's probably like top 15, to be honest.
Chase not to laugh at me. Kawhi can go kicking down there with Murray because we all just found out that Kawhi and Andrew Wiggins has more career points than Kawhi. And there's really some shit I just didn't even know was a thing.
No. You know what's also a thing is that Danny Green has more points than Kawhi, and they were drafted the same year.
No, well, you know what? Maybe I understand that. I guess.
Yeah, Kawhi's had an injury-riddled season, career, bro. Like,
oh yeah, that I know. I just didn't. When I saw his career points for some odd reason, man, I thought he was just sitting up around like 15.
Nah,
I didn't know it was like 11.
Jaws what Jaws top 10 definitely.
I'm going. Yeah. No, I would go. I think Ja right now. Next year is still not 11 to 15.
11 to 15.
Watch, it'll shake out that way when we get there.
Jaylen Brown. Not Jaylen Brown, not yet. Jason Tatum.
He's 11 to 15.
Okay. Is he below Ja or above Ja?
They both have some very glaring weaknesses.
Whose weaknesses are more significant?
I might rank him below Ja because I think Ja, not the same way, but in the same direction. Ja is the engine of Memphis, kind of like Steph is the engine of Golden State.
Of the league?
Well, yeah, no, but like Steph is the engine of his team, right? I think Ja is the engine for Memphis as well.
Okay.
He's definitely their emotional leader.
Let me think. Russell Westbrook's bottom.
Westy.
Westbrook's
I'm gonna give Westy a bump to that. Not for. I'm going with top 40 for Westy.
Top 40. Okay.
Right now, at least right now where we're at.
Dejounte Murray's below Westbrook because he hasn't proven himself yet.
Dang.
He hasn't. What has he done?
I just think he has a nice
Evan Mobley. Hell, Darius Garland.
Look, Evan Mobley's top 30 to me.
Hey, Darius Garland is better than fucking Dejounte Murray.
I can
Yes.
agree with that.
Yes. Darius Garland is better.
I think BG is 26 to 30. I also think Evan Mobley is probably that 31, 35, or right there next to Garland.
Yeah.
I like Ev. Dang,
Anthony
Kevin
Davis.
Durant is. Hey, we want Kevin Durant.
Well, no,
is
we're not doing Kevin.
definitely-
We're not doing Kevin yet. We don't even know if Kevin's gonna be playing. Anthony Davis.
Oh,
We don't, bro. He might fucking. They're saying he might fucking retire if they don't trade him.
he's not going to retire. He just said he wasn't going to retire.
Yeah, he also said he wasn't leaving fucking OKC.
I don't think Kev's going to retire like
Anyways,
randomly.
Anthony Davis is definitely top 10. I don't care what anybody says. So is Durant, actually.
If
if Durant plays, he's top 10.
Durant in the top 10. He's there regardless of whether he plays or not. Like,
I mean,
you go laugh at me. I'll vacate his spot and put nobody in it. Like, that's just how I feel about it.
all right.
Because he's almost incomparable.
I'm just grouping.
Okay.
I'm just grouping players as far as like how I feel about them and like as
I
a
see what you're
tier.
doing.
Shai Gilchrist is over here. Let me see.
Gilgeous Alexander's definitely 31, 35.
Next, above or below Evan Mobley.
Above.
Anthony
I
Edwards.
think-
Anthony Edwards is top 15.
I'm going top 20.
Top
But
20. He's not
yeah,
better than
you'll
Paul
see-
George. He's not better than Paul George then.
No. Not better than Paul George, but he's top 20.
Okay.
I think that
Brandon Ingram is better than.
BI's in that 16 to 20. You know what? Next year, I think I could see that 11 to 15
Yeah.
for next year.
Yeah, because he woke up last year in the playoffs, bro.
Honestly, right now,
LaMelo.
right now, this might sound a little weird, but like AD to me right now for next year is 16 to 20. He's coming off 2 injuries.
Yeah.
Two?
But I'm
He's
talking
talking
like
about injuries are probably-
potentially. I don't think he's. I think that's a slight on him. He's better
All right.
because skill wise, he's better than Tatum. I don't care what
He-
anybody says.
I agree there, but like Anthony Davis also just came off like the worst shooting season of his pretty injury-riddled career.
I mean, you're right. Yeah.
He
He also had no consistency
He
last year.
stands. He's like one of the guys. If I had like a list of these dudes, who stands to gain the most ground for playing well this season coming up.
Okay.
But like to me, he's probably 16 to 20.
We're gonna keep. By the way, I'm gonna start this list, so we're gonna run this like every month or so during the season.
I'm okay with that. I just think if I had a justification for AD being that low, it's not his skills, it's his injuries.
Yeah.
Because it's very possible that he only plays like 50 games next year. It's a shot. There's a shot. There's a realm of possibility
Okay.
where he really is not available for most of the year.
Rudy Yogurt.
Rudy, look. People might disagree. This could be a
Well,
hot take.
I'm just gonna keep him there for jokes. We're gonna move him around. I trust.
No, this is actually something I truly believe at the moment. I don't even think Rudy's the best defensive player as a big in the league because I really think
That's
That
either
is split
Jokic.
between-
That's either Jokic or fucking Embiid.
defensively, no, I was gonna say
Yeah.
Embiid or Evan Mobley.
Okay.
Evan Mobley's out
Either
now.
Embiid or yeah, I can see Embiid or Mobley. Yeah. But
Evan
still.
Mobley's a hell of a defender. I was watching some
Let me
tape. on
think.
it.
Booker. Where's Booker?
Book is 16 to 20.
Above
And
or below Anthony Davis?
Above because he's not an injury case.
Is he above or is he above Paul George?
I could give Book that 16 spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Michael Porter Jr. Oh, bro, he has talk about injury riddle. He's more injury riddle than fucking Anthony
It's
Davis.
gonna hurt you, but MPJ will start this season 36 to 40.
I might not even give him that high.
Oh wow. I mean,
Bro, he hasn't.
I gave it-
Look. I've been a fan of Michael Porter Jr. since he was in high school. I said that he was going to be the next Kevin Durant, and he has the skill set to do so. He just can't stay on the fucking court, even for practice.
yeah. Well, a bad back will do that to you.
Fuck yeah, like, and there's nothing against him as a person or a player. He's just it's just the cards he was dealt.
Your game is so nice.
Trey Young.
Trey 6 to 10. He's yeah.
He's not better than Durant though.
No. But what a lot of those players up at the top are the guys who are like the engines or the centerpieces of their teams. To me,
Why is Marcus Smart here? I guess because he was defensive player of the year. I guess he's top 50. Yeah, you're right.
DPOY 41-45.
He's better than
Not
he's better than Dejounte Murray.
For defensive only. Oh,
For
defense only.
practically anything only, bro. He's like I said, Dejounte Murray hasn't done anything yet. Skill wise, I'll give him top 40, top 45. Skill wise, I'm not giving him anything else because he hasn't done anything yet. If he starts doing stupid shit in Atlanta, he's definitely moving up. But as of right now, your starting place is at the bottom.
That Atlanta backcourt's going to be very interesting.
Oh yes. LaMelo.
LaMelo?
Top
11
15.
to 15, easy.
Yeah.
Actually,
He might be no. He's 11 to 15 because he's not top 10.
I might, but look at the 11 to 15. 1 second.
You have Ja, you have Bi, and you have Tatum. He's in that range.
I think LaMelo's under Ja. I think he's above Tatum, and part of me actually feels like Bi could go above Tatum right now.
I mean, he's a Celtic. Okay.
No, it's the fact that look, man, 100 turnovers in the playoffs is wild as shit.
But the fact that his skill set got them to the finals, and he was the reason that they swept the fucking Nets. That and the refs.
He is. No slight, but if you lose the finals because the other team figures out you can't go left without turning the ball over, like I don't know what to say.
That's literally going to be the story of that finals too.
I'm just saying.
That's literally going to be the story of that finals. Anyways,
that's why I get upset when Skip Bayless is always like, it's more about how Boston imploded. No, they just can't go left. That's not imploding. That's not working on your game.
yeah.
That's a whole different subject. Like,
Bam.
that's why Skip gets on my nerves.
Bam.
But Bam.
Top
20? Top 20. I'm gonna go.
Wait. What the fuck just happened? Hold up. Come here.
I give Bam.
I'm putting him below Anthony Davis because Anthony Davis has proven that he is way better than Bam, even when he's off the court.
Can't be better if you're not available.
But he's beaten him every single time he's seen him.
That's fair.
And he's put up monster numbers, and Bam just shrinks whenever he sees a 7-footer. Because Anthony Davis is 7 feet tall. He's proven it. We've proven it, like scientifically, on camera too.
Jaylen Brown is the next tier below Jason Tatum.
He can't be.
21-25.
Jason Tatum is 11 to 15. He can't be.
I make an argument. Jaylen Brown's a more consistent player.
Oh yeah, he is, but he just doesn't get the ball enough.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think they like each other.
I mean, also like it's hard for me. You can flip flop Kawhi and Paul George, but I think Paul George is a more polished player than Kawhi. Like you can see it in the way they play.
I also think Paul George has played more games than Kawhi.
You know who hasn't played more? You know who has played more games than Kawhi and Paul George? Anthony Davis, since they've been in LA.
Such a shame, dog. But on their respective teams, I think Paul George gets a nod there because
I
don't really know who the hell he'd been playing with, really.
I mean, Paul George damn near took the Pacers to the finals, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Against the Heat.
We're talking about next year, though. So
no, I'm just talking about. I know. I'm just talking about resume. Like who has he done it with?
Here's a thought. James Harden. Saw some tape on my boy in the training. I know where you want to put him. I know you have respite hate for that man.
I don't have respite hate.
Harden,
I have respite hate not for him, but for his inability to show up when he needs to.
But he's 11 to 15 next year because he's actually going to come back in shape.
That's yet to be seen because I think Dame's 11 to 15. Actually, no, Dame's not. With that fucking injury.
Dame's also coming off injury.
Yeah.
So I think James is 11 to 15. We got some time out of James last year. If I have to push one down from 16 to 20,
it'd be Bam.
It's Bam. There you go. I go Dame. Dame to me would actually sit between Paul George and Anthony Edwards. Coming off injury. It's not a disrespect. He was He was still good
I don't know.
last year.
I don't know about that, bro. Like,
Watch, Dame is going back to like knocking on the door of top 10 this year again.
he might, but we'll see because I honestly think Anthony Davis might make the case for the same as well because they've already said that they're going to focus a lot of their offense around him. They might, if they're going to do that, I think I know the offense they're going to be running. They're going to be running a lot of pick and roll with him or DOHs with him, but like
Anthony don't shoot well is going to look really shitty.
I don't think he's going to be shooting much. Like, they might be a pick and pop, like, just to keep the defense honest. But honestly, I think they're going to be using a lot of mid-post and low-post action for him, this season. Because Darvin Ham is, like, especially with the team that he played on and who he's coached under, like, I think I see more of him being, like, a more skillful Giannis than I see him being, like, a Kevin Durant, a less skilled Kevin Durant.
You're going to laugh when I say this. I hope to God you did not just say a more skilled Giannis. You're going to laugh when I say this.
Bro, I
don't want to see Anthony Davis going downhill no more. I'm done. Every time this man goes downhill, it's hurt. He's hurt.
All right.
No.
All right.
Put his back to the block.
Yeah. Speaking of always hurt, Zion.
Hold
up. I'm just putting him there so like so it's easier to instead of going up and down.
Really hard to place, but I might just leave him where he is.
Oh, wow.
He's got that all-star potential, dog. But like he's played less games than the people he was drafted with. Him and Ja were in the same draft.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like I told you that Ja was going to be more successful out the gate. That's panned out, and it was your dad actually was the one who said Zion was going to get hurt because he's too fucking big.
I mean, we all agreed on that.
Your dad said that one. And
I'm putting Clint Capella in the same rank as I put as Marcus Smart because Clint Capella is really one-dimensional. In fact,
I'm okay with that. In fact, Clint could actually be 46 to 50 to me.
Yeah, I might say that too. The only reason I put MPJ down there is because he's
injuries.
Yeah, injuries.
Is that D'Lo?
Yeah.
Is that D'Lo right there?
Yeah, he can go right here.
36-40.
No, he can go right here. He's the same. Him and Westbrook are the same. I'm gonna be honest. He's slow. He's slower than Russ, but Russ is more of an athlete.
But D'Lo actually has a more polished basketball player game.
Yeah, but his inefficiencies are way less than Russ's.
They're the most inefficient ones I see now most of the time.
Who the fuck is this?
Is that Jaren Jackson Jr.?
No, not him. Who's this? Next to Julius Randle and between Sabonis. Who's this guy? Is that De'Aaron Fox? Yes, that is.
Yeah, it is. He just doesn't have
the hair anymore. Oh fuck! Yeah. I barely recognized.
That's wild.
DeAndre Ayton can go like right here.
That's tough.
No, that's not tough because he's better than Russ, but he's not as good. I don't think he's as good as Evan Mobley.
More valuable than Russ. I wouldn't even get into him being better.
Wow. 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 Wow.
This might sound bad, but Russ coming off his worst year and they're paying him $50 million this year.
That's only because of what OKC gave him before they traded him to fucking Houston.
I get it, but like that doesn't. That's like.
And he got a player option, so it's like he opted into that. Like the Lakers didn't have a chance to or a choice for that.
You're gonna hurt when I say this. Russell Westbrook is like a 2003 Mercedes right now.
Sure is. That don't hurt me. Jimmy Buckets. Yeah. Jimmy Buckets.
Oh.
He might be top 10. I think he's top 10. He drives that fucking Miami. If Miami ride or dies with him.
Miami's not doing it without Jimmy Buckets.
I think he's above Trey too. Because actually he is above Trey because Jimmy locked Trey up. Jimmy sat on Trey and Trey didn't do shit that whole series. So I don't care.
Zach LaVine is going in that.
He's going like right here.
Zach is going in that 21-25. I'm good. I'm putting Zach above Kawhi because he's healthy. Actually, Zach can go above Kawhi and Murray for right now because
I honestly,
Zach was
I honestly,
healthy most of
I,
last year.
I honestly think he's more impactful than Bam.
Uh,
Because once Zach went down, once this man went down, Chicago fell apart last season, and Chicago was like the number 1 seed.
If we really want to talk about it, more impactful than Zach is actually Lonzo Ball because when he got hurt, Chicago's season started going south.
That's true. DeMar tried his best, but DeMar couldn't do it on his own.
Hey, look, DeMar is 11 to 15. I will push Harden down a spot, and I'm going to push.
Where are you putting him though? He's not better than is he better than Tatum? Because I don't think he's better than Tatum.
There was a point in the year last year where DeMar was being entertained in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, there was, but Tatum is still a better player than him. Bi is still a better player than him. Skill set wise, he's better than Ja, but Ja is just more explosive and more dynamic than he is.
Yeah, Ja and LaMelo to me are like the next two.
I think Melo's better. I think LaMelo's better than Ja.
Dynamic point guards.
All right, so move that down.
And then out of that, a 16 to 20 to move down. That looks better.
Okay.
Is Kawhi really like borderline not even in the top 20 though? Like, not even in the top 30 almost? Like, this is wild. Okay, good. No.
CJ Miles.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
CJ Miles is down here. Just because.
CJ Miles, CJ McCollum.
McCollum. Oh, man.
Don't you dare disrespect a man like that.
Damn. That tells you how much basketball I've watched. I got them two confused just off first name basis alone.
What is wrong with you, sir?
CJ McCollum's better than Fred VanVleet, right?
No.
No? Okay. He's up here.
No. Fred VanVleet was wilding last year.
Yeah, but
and I think he would get better.
All right. So is he better than Shai? I think he is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Fred, yes. Absolutely.
What about your boy?
I have a soft spot for Jordan Poole, but
Let's be non-biased here.
Non-biasedly, he's like 36-40.
He's above Russ though. Way above. Way above.
I have half a mind to put JP in the 31-35 spot.
I mean,
right now.
I mean,
but I'm also looking at who else is down here, so I'm trying to figure out.
Is he better?
If I feel like
he's better than Evan Mobley. I think he's better. I think him and Fred right now are like this.
Yeah. If you want to give Jordan a nod for a championship, then you can swap them.
I mean, Fred has a championship.
I think JP should have won 6-man last year, or at least most improved.
Yeah, who won 6-man?
Tyler Hero.
Tyler was going nuts, bro.
Tyler was good. The only reason Jordan Poole didn't win 6-man was because he started too many games.
That is true.
Damn.
Scary.
I think JP was 6-man last year.
Scary yuckmouth Terry. Scary yuckmouth Terry. I think he's.
Ooh, 41-45. I think that will pan out. I think it'll pan out.
I think.
Yep. I was about to say, don't you dare put CJ underneath him. CJ to me is actually better than the two ahead of him.
Okay, I can get that.
There's a part after I see how this list shakes out and we start to like argue nitty gritty.
Honestly, these right here are gonna be like indisputable in my opinion.
Who's left on here right now?
Kyrie's top 15, obvious. Like Kyrie's top.
It has to be.
Kyrie's top 15.
But
who are we pushing up?
Who are we pushing up?
I think Jocko's right
Hold
here.
on, go down. Actually, go back down. I might got you. Out of those remaining.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell. Where the fuck do we put him? Hold up. I'm putting him right here.
Mitch might be.
I'm putting him right here just to make it easy. You know what's crazy? Donovan Mitchell is just as good as fucking Devin Booker. He just doesn't have the team around him.
Yeah.
Which means
I'm not comfortable with Ja top 10 in the league right now.
Okay, well, Ja's not top 10 right now, so hold up.
So,
haha, Kawhi moves down to 26 to 30. I'm sorry.
Wild. Yeah, dude hasn't played in like 2 years.
Where's Kyrie? Because if Kyrie's top 15, like just purely. I'll put Ja in top 10, just like the number 10 for right now. But like we'll switch it up in a bit.
Yeah. Clay is definitely top 20, 25.
You think so?
I think he's going to be better this coming season than he was last season. And last season, he was right around career average, actually, outside of defense.
Is he better than Zach LaVine?
Zach, yes,
Okay.
absolutely, especially for what he does for that team. Yeah, I think Clay is going to be better this coming season than he was last season. I think he'll start to trust the repaired stuff more. I feel like he's gonna be in the gym tough. Like I think Clay's gonna be a problem next year. If I ever had to say it, like, you know.
Let me see. Pink. Oh wait, no. Go back. Pink. Boom. Okay. So we're gonna go. 51 to 55. All right, cool. Chris
Mike
Paul.
Conley,
Chris Paul.
CP. Might be a little irritating for both of us to some degree. CP's top 25. I don't have a question about that in the league.
But where is he better than Anthony Edwards? I think he might be better than
I can put him there. That's fine.
Kawhi, you inching dangerously close, my friend.
It's the injury thing with me and Kawhi, dog. It's tough. I feel like Kawhi is top 10 when he's playing, and obviously, like, if you're not playing, that what does that do for you? Who the hell?
That's Kate. Why is Kate Cunningham here? He should be disqualified.
Oh, because he's a rook? Or he was his rookie year last year?
Yeah, he's disqualified.
Don't disqualify him. He played well.
I mean, yeah,
For a
true,
rookie?
true, but he's also in Detroit. We don't know what he's gonna.
I really think the Scotty Barnes got the nod for rookie of the year because Toronto was a better team last year.
Yeah, and he was a key part of it too. Scotty Barnes is a fucking hooper.
I'm gonna say this: Chris Middleton has to be like top 20, 25.
I say 26.
When he doesn't,
I say he.
But this is the thing: when he don't play, they're not going anywhere.
Okay, cool. But
like, as good as Giannis is,
okay, cool. But
that's fine. Right there where you put him.
All right, cool.
That's fine. There'll be other cases to be made for things shortly.
Andrew Wiggins showed out, so hold up.
Wiggs top 20?
No.
21, 25?
No.
No?
No.
After that playing in front, boy? You're killing me.
Look. He's not better than Zach LaVine.
And he was an all-star.
Yeah.
I mean, last year. I don't think he did this year, but...
Yeah, not this year.
I've been surprised by wilder things, to be honest.
Honestly, I put him there.
If we're being straight.
Honestly, I put him there.
That's fine. He has to be above Jaylen Brown to me.
Yeah, duh. If anything, I would put him above Jason Tatum just of pure worth.
I fucking would too after that showing.
Look, Julius Randle, trash. Anyways.
On a joking note, Julius Randle and Jason Tatum can go together. You can put them down there with Jaylen Brown as dudes who only use one hand.
If we're doing that, RJ Barrett too. Pascal Siakam. Oh, you know what's crazy? I didn't hear a lot. I heard Pascal.
41-45.
I heard Pascal did really good last season. We just didn't hear a lot about him because Toronto was bad.
Not that great.
Yeah, Toronto was bad that year. What about Draymond? Where's Draymond?
I think Draymond's 26 to 30. I think him and Wiggs are next to one another. To be honest.
Bye, Kawhi.
I think Kawhi will move back up. There's some cases that I got for some people here.
Okay, hold up.
We'll get into it.
I'm adding a new row below. Okay.
Everybody's about to laugh at what I'm about to say when it comes to Chase. Chase is going to put Karl Anthony Towns in 56 to 60 for not getting on the block during the first round.
Oh, no. There's a special place in hell for him. What do you mean? Hold up. Wait.
Wait.
Don't
do that.
Wait.
Don't do this.
Wait. Irritant.
Wow.
Irritant. 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 And that's it.
I'll say Vucevic is actually one of the better players in the league.
I know.
He just won't talk about it.
All right, so everyone's gonna wonder why I'm putting Karl Anthony Towns there. First off, get on the block. Number one, Jared Jackson Jr. Stop talking shit when when you lost. Number three, Sabonis, highly overrated. Good player.
So, I don't know if Sabonis is overrated or you're gonna laugh when I say this. Or is it just that he's in Sacramento?
No, he was in the Pacers last year. Then they traded him to Sacramento.
Yeah, but he was traded because he had value because he's not actually overrated. I'm just saying, is it that he went to Sacramento that causes us to think this way?
Oh.
And like nobody goes to Sacramento and we're like, damn, he's nice. By the way, I'm petitioning for De'Aaron Fox to not play for Sacramento anymore. I don't care where he goes, just not Sacramento.
I mean, I petitioned that for Boogie too. So shit, me and you are on the same wavelength on that. Irritant. Irritants. First off, okay, and Mike Conley, overpaid. I don't give a fuck. Bro, they complain when people complained when Kobe got 30 million. This man got 30 million off fucking just, oh, you've been here long enough.
Nah, Mike is solid. Look,
okay, hold on. Let's take a look at
it. It wasn't that Mike. It's not that Mike is overrated. He's overpaid. But like, your daddy was like, no, he's not overrated. He's solid. He's just not 30 mil.
Okay, hold on.
That's fine. That's just being overpaid.
Who's worth 30 million?
Who up there is worth 30 million? Well, let's start at the top because everybody at the top
60 million. 60 million. 50 million.
I'm pretty sure the only person in the 6 to 10 right now that don't make that money is Ja, but he re-up, so I think he's gonna start making 30 around. Everybody pretty much.
Joel don't make that much either.
Yeah, James Harden does.
Well, James Harden,
he got that. He got that contract. I ain't taking that away from him. He was playing out of his rabbit ass mind for like 3 years.
Yeah, he was.
3,
maybe like 5.
Maybe 5. Oh, there are some Rockets hate in there, folks. I'm a Golden State fan, and they still couldn't get through us. So, do I care?
Hey,
no.
Hey, the Rockets to you are the Kings to me.
Yeah, but like we actually had to see the Rockets for like 4 of those years.
We saw the first. We saw the Kings Lakers for 3 years.
No, you better laugh. We got that as a serious series for 2. All right. The third time the refs had beat their mind out, they knew they weren't going anywhere. Like, it was a wash. Is that DeAndre Hunter?
No, that's John Collins.
Okay.
That's John Collins.
Oh, that's John Collins. John Collins to me actually like 41, 45. He's solid. I like John Collins.
He'd be the only big in there, so I'm putting him above D'Lo.
Yeah, that's fine. Terry Rozier. It's 40. Irritant. You're messed up.
He eats spaghetti sandwiches with mayonnaise and fucking ranch, bro. He is disgusting.
You should have left that out. Didn't need to know.
He said that on TV.
By the way, I know this is this is a basketball player understanding talking. Vucevic is actually like 36 to 40. He might even be 31, 35. Vucevic be putting up all-star numbers every year. He may not get it, but my boy's been putting in that double-double work since the Orlando days. Solidly. He might even be the best USC grad not named DeMar DeRozan.
Cheryl Miller.
No, I'm talking about in the game right now.
Oh, Cheryl Miller. Period.
Not playing right now.
I don't give a shit. Cheryl Miller. Period.
De'Aaron Fox.
He's an irritant only because he plays for the Kings. That's it. Otherwise, I love De'Aaron Fox.
Wow. The Kings hate runs deep in LA.
I just hate that the Kings drafted him.
31-35 for D Fox. Is he solidly better? Here's my thing.
Hold on, I'm putting it right there. Hold up, wait.
Do you think he's better than like Darius Garland?
Just not
honestly,
honestly, I don't think he's better than Fred VanVleet.
Okay. That's fine.
And if he's not
I
better,
would contest that
and
he
if he's
might be somewhere in that 36 to 40.
and if he's not better than Fred VanVleet, he's not better than Jordan Poole because Jordan Poole and him are practically flip flops. So I'll put him above SJP.
That's fine.
I'll put him there.
Because my thing with De'Aaron Fox is you're really not going to know his numbers because he's playing in Sacramento. But like I don't. That's really it. I think that's really the reason you don't hear much about him.
I think Julius Randle's better. I think Julius Randle and RJ Barrett are better than Clint Capella.
Well, they definitely have more dimension to their game.
That's definitely true. That's why I put him down there. And if that's the case, Cade's right there.
And off the disrespectful shit, I think Jaren Jackson Jr. is more valuable than DeAndre Ayton. I mean, if we're really talking about it, Jaren Jackson Jr. actually is a defensive anchor and he can play offense. So to me, he's better than DeAndre because DeAndre can't play defense worth a shit.
I think he's better than Evan Mobley too, off like some disrespect.
I'll give you that. Do I think CJ is entirely too low on this list right now? Absolutely.
Who's he better than though?
Uh,
he's not better than he's not better than Murray.
I'm not going that far. Murray's just been hurt.
He's not better than I don't put him above Darius Garland.
I put CJ above, but I'd put CJ above Jaylen Brown.
But
I mean, we're really talking that shit.
Wait, but how is he better than Jaylen Brown if he's not better than Darius Garland?
Because really, the Pelican that should be up in 31-35 is CJ.
Okay, but give me a logical reason why he's not better than Darius Garland.
Then maybe Darius Garland's also too low.
No, he's not, because he's not better than Murray. He's not better than Chris Paul. He's not better than.
We're projecting next season. So, actually, here's my question: is it outside the realm of possibility that Darius Garland is sitting too low on this list for next year?
The only one that I can say is the only one that I can say is sitting too low was Zion. Because Zion, like, literally came back and was averaging, like, 27 points per game. Like, he let him never left.
Chase is about to laugh at me. They had to put a food clause in that man's contract, sir.
Hey, that's okay.
They had a weight clause.
They had to put a study clause on Murray for the Cardinals.
That's football. We ain't talking about football right now.
Not yet. Shit.
So look, is it outside the realm of possibility that DG is actually too low on this list for next year?
No.
Boy was an all-star.
Okay, so was LaMelo.
That's my point.
Chris Paul's better than him.
I contest that Chris Paul is probably somewhat too low right now, but like I'm looking at who's above him at the moment.
I can't say he's too low because when he was down, Booker took over and they were actually really, really good without Chris Paul.
I really wish Phoenix would just let Chris Paul go and let Devin Booker run point, but like let me not.
He'd be so good.
That'd be wild.
He'd be so good.
I really feel.
I feel this list is accurate.
I feel that there's parts of this list that are inaccurate as hell. So I'm trying to look at it and make some corrections. Your irritant list is funny, but like, if you accurately place those cats, where does it shake? Because, yeah, like I know Cat isn't irritant for that, but Cat is still like a top 20 player in the league.
He's here.
Jamal's coming off injury. He's on show and prove. If I would feel I feel the same as Kawhi.
Yeah.
With Jamal. Vucevic, sure.
Wait, yes, no, that's a definite yes.
Ooh, wow, goddamn.
That's a definite.
I was about to say no, he did not stick D'Lo above CJ. That's wild. Let's see. Is there anybody that I feel
did you just see what I just did?
That's awful.
Look what I did. Wait. Rudy Gobert went from here to automatic.
That's rough.
In fact,
he's just going to the bottom no matter what.
In fact,
I think Sabonis is probably like 51, 55, honestly.
He's better than these guys. He's better than these guys.
Yeah.
Even injured,
Sabonis is nice.
even injured, I'll take MPJ over Julius Randle.
That's
Disrespectfully.
so disrespectful.
Disrespectfully. I don't.
Especially because everybody on this show is like, your best ability is availability, and here we are with the most injured Negro on the Nuggets above Julius Randle, who's been playing for like 2 years. It's fine, dog. I'm not gonna argue with you about this anymore. I just realized that Julius Randle will forever and always be underneath the dirt. So like,
Hold on, wait. I have you ever seen the Dragon Ball Abridged?
stop it. I'm not doing this with you
It
today.
goes you, the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, Popo stool, Kami, then Popo. Any questions? Oh yes,
No. We're not doing this with you today. Mike Conley, solidly Mike Conley.
Now look, now. I want everybody to realize these are the top players in the league. All right.
I
There's
also
like,
want everybody to realize that Chase suffers from extreme bias tendencies, and we'll put Julius Randle at the bottom of the stool every time.
if that was the case, I put these two Negroes at the exact bottom. These two Negroes.
He said your finals performance submits you to the bottom.
And the fact that you're a Celtic. In fact, all three of them could go in the trash.
That's you no.
If I
Chase.
could have a top 50 list without a single Celtic in it for as long as I live, I'll be content.
Fortunately, that is not the way it works. So
Unfortunately.
yeah. So all right. So look, this is how I feel about this. The top five right there, top five up on there. Those are bona fide superstars in the league right now.
Transcendent. All right, cool.
The 6 to 10.
Transcendent.
La, 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 la. Yeah. Okay. So look, do we feel that Damian Lillard should actually slot above JT, but under BI?
Not coming off the injury he had, no.
Because he had a what? Hernia?
He had a multitude of injuries. It was a hernia. He had an ab strain that led to the hernia. So he was recovering from the ab strain, then got the hernia. So now like he had to go through double the therapies. I don't know, man. Like that's a rough paradigm of injuries. That's almost as bad as what John Wall went through. The fact that John Wall is not up here irritates me, by the way.
I don't know why John Wall hasn't played in 2 years.
I mean, neither has this Negro.
No, like John Wall has literally been out 2 years.
So has this Negro. We
mean-
have not seen him since the 2020 playoffs. All right then. Thank you. That concludes my TED talk.
I mean,
This Negro.
I feel.
Hold on, wait. This Negro.
I feel that. I feel CJ is too low. I feel like.
Is he?
Yeah, I don't think CJ's 46, 50, man. I really think CJ's closer to like
He's above
35.
He's above Westbrook for sure.
Bruh, that's why I was saying, like, I feel like he's too low. I can put CJ above DeAndre Ayton, quite honestly. And Evan Mobley. Jaren Jackson, that's a tough. Do I like CJ? CJ's definitely more valuable to the Pelicans than Triple J is to the Grizzlies. CJ better than Shea.
I don't think so.
You know what? I'd be okay if CJ actually was above De'Aaron Fox, and then I would leave Shea where he is, and I would slide D Fox down to the top of 41 to 45.
Okay.
That feels a little bit better there.
Damn. 40 to 36 is guard heavy. Shit.
The league is guard heavy though.
One.
I mean, if we're being honest,
One,
uh,
two,
this-
three. I guess four. Yeah, four of the top six is guards. Okay.
now let's address this here notion of Ja at the top.
I'm putting Luka above Jokic just because Luka's a guard, and it's really hard to guard him at his position. You literally have to cross match up for Luka just for him being on the floor. Like your three has to go guard Luka, and because point guards can't guard him, and that puts your point guard on another three. Like you have to have a big point guard in order to guard him, like straight up, like man to man.
Yeah, but nobody does that anymore.
Okay, that's
That's held up pretty well against Luka in the playoffs.
And him not having Brunson, like if he, who do they have?
That's
Who they get to replace him? Brunson, by the way, because if Finley comes back, he's what 6'5". Boy, that's gonna be a tough backcourt to defend, like off the rip.
You mean Hardaway?
Yeah,
Michael Finley don't play anymore, bud.
Oh, that's fucking right. Yeah,
How old of a Dallas fan are you, sir?
I just know Dallas. Like
Michael
that.
Finley hasn't been in the league for years.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking Hardaway. Yeah.
I do like Michael Finley, by the way, but just that was funny. It's as bad as me bringing up someone like Tony Kukoc.
No, that's not nearly as bad. You bring up Tony Kukoc every time we bring up Pippen.
Because somebody was trusted to take that last shot, and I can tell you who it wasn't.
So there's 59 players on this bitch. Okay, so that's fine. I'm cool with this. Okay, let's run it down the top five. I'm cool with this.
Top 5 is quite easily set that way.
Top 6 to 10. That's fine.
LeBron, honestly, LeBron could still be 1 or 2 in the league. He just didn't play enough games for some of his stats last year to count, but he was averaging 30 last year.
He's still top 5, like period. Like
No, LeBron was averaging 30 last year. He's like almost 40.
yeah.
Disgusting.
And he didn't have to take time off for mental issues. Michael.
Shush.
He got Mike. We all know Michael got suspended from the league for 2 years, bro, for gambling. We already know that.
So
Okay, so top 10 is fine. 11 to 15. I feel like Kyrie is a little more important than JT. Jason Tatum, but he hasn't played because COVID.
nah, I would put Kyrie above JT right now.
Is he better than DeMar?
Sure.
But is he better than DeMar?
I don't think JT's better than DeMar right now.
Do you think? No. Kyrie is Kyrie better than DeMar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kyrie is like if you're not gonna put in top 10, right? So I mean, really, the notion is that him and KD are both somewhat top 10 player. KD for sure, but Kyrie's
like borderline.
either top 10 or borderline.
Yeah.
Like he's definitely.
Even when he played
last year, he was wildly that good.
I'll contend that if he shows out, he'll be better than Trey, and Trey and him might swap like later in the year.
Kyrie is gonna show out. I don't think.
No. If Kyrie shows out and if Trey just underperforms, I feel like.
No, Trey's. I'm gonna be honest with you. Trey's numbers are gonna probably go down because
where's he at? Because
DeJounte's gonna use more ball.
Yeah, he is. They got rid of John Collins, huh? They sent him to purgatory. I'm so sorry. They sent him to purgatory. Fucking A. That sucks. Then again, he pissed off the front. John Collins pissed off the front office. So.
Yeah, well, they do. So, if you would like to do this here, this might make this list a little bit more future looking right now. You can move Trey down, and you could put. Yeah. You think Donovan Mitchell's a little too low?
No, I think him and Booker. I think him and Booker are the same.
Okay, I'm leaving James Harden there.
That's fine. Paul George is top 20. I don't care what anybody says. Dame rounds it off.
I'm fine with that. I think Dame's higher for next year, but
like I said, this is the
I only say
preseason.
that because I know Dame shut it down middle of the year, had surgery, And I know that man is a complete gym rat.
Yes. But top 20 in the league, like to start out, and you're coming off injury, like that's not a bad thing.
I think Dame garners the respect from a defense to be top 20 in the league. I think he's actually like most times. If this was like everybody all healthy coming in, I most times would say Dame is really like my 11th, my 10-11 guy in the league right now. He just doesn't have a team, but like, you know,
That's not his fault.
not new. One, it's not new, and two, it doesn't stop him from being him. Because really, to me, Dame most years was better than James Harden, even though James Harden had all those crazy statistics. Like, I think Dame is a better player.
Dame's more important to
his team
to his team than James is.
And also weirdly enough, I think Dame plays more winning basketball.
Well, yeah, we've been saying that for years, but
because really the 11 or 15, there's not a player up there maybe outside of Kyrie that would ever make me like consider.
Yeah, hey, I went. I looked at top between like potential. I looked straight at Kyrie and I was like, him. That's it. That's the only person.
Yeah, the only person in the 11 to 15 range that I would ever possibly take over Dame is Kyrie.
And honestly, if this shows out even more, I think Ja and LaMelo at the end of the season are going to get moved down. Kyrie and Dame might take their place.
I think I'm almost comfortable. I'm comfortable with Dame scooching that 11 to 15 down a notch at each spot because I can't really. BI was wild in the playoffs last year. And I was like, oh, I guess this is what's. If BI plays like that next year, the Pelicans are such a problem.
They are.
And the West is legitimately 10 deep.
Yeah, legitimately. All right. I actually feel comfortable with this. I'm not ranking these people because they irritate me.
I don't know why. Well, Rudy Gobert to me is still like the 50th guy. like it doesn't. I think Evan Mobley's like a better player, and Evan Mobley to me is
Evan Mobley's up here.
Like that's my point. He's a better player, and he's also like the defensive dude on his team.
If I want to be honest, Mike Conley is solid.
I need you to be honest with Mike because it's not his contract is not his fault. Mike is still a solid point guard.
Is he better than Darius Garland? No. Is he better than CJ? No.
You can put him right there below CJ. I think he's a more steady point guard than Shai is right now. Not Shai's fault. He's getting there.
Yeah, it's not his fault. And
that's fine.
And Terry Rozier is right here because Terry Rozier is inconsistent.
I don't actually disagree with that at all.
And my biggest problem with Terry Rozier is that it came out that he was arguing with Kyrie that they didn't need Kyrie at that time when they actually really did need. Yeah, that when Boston had Kyrie and they had Terry was giving Kyrie shit because Kyrie was Kyrie has bad ankles. We all know that, and he was just giving Kyrie shit saying we don't need Kyrie to win, and you did need Kyrie to win.
No, they definitely needed Kyrie to win.
Yeah, even Jason Tatum was like, we fucked that up. We should have not done that to Kyrie. We should have kept Kyrie, but locker room shit made Kyrie leave. So.
Yeah. So, like, really...
This list is perfect, actually.
Perfect. I have problems with some of this shit.
I don't.
So I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo...
Who do you have problems with?
Because I feel like Dame should be higher.
He's coming off injury. No, hold on.
I know he's coming off injury. I still think he should be higher.
But he's not.
He was still putting in work last year. He just.
Okay, hold up.
The injury was like a.
Wait. Hold on. This is just the preseason. This isn't a definitive list. We will be.
Oh, I know it's not definitive. I still think he should be higher.
At the end of the year, I believe.
Ain't nobody in 11 or 15 besides Kyrie strike fear into my heart. All right. But I do know this. You gonna laugh. I do know this. Dame will put you away in a series. Absolutely.
As this man,
We've seen him do it.
as this man right next to him about that.
Who? Just they got to switch. Sorry, that disrespectful buzzer beater will forever live in my head about him waving goodbye to them. Switch them. Switch them now. He. On Paul George's Wikipedia, it says Dame is his daddy.
Just like how Toronto is the baby to LeBron and the Celtics. The Celtics. Okay, hold on. I don't like how people are like, oh, Curry is the daddy to the Celtics when it's obviously Magic Johnson. That's Magic Johnson's child.
Well, the modern Celtics. Are Steph's child.
Any Celtics is Magic's child. He beat them 2 out of 3 times. Convincingly too. It wasn't like it was a 7-game series. No, the only 7-game series was actually the first time they saw them, and they didn't know how to deal with the Boston crowd. Once they got used to the Boston crowd, it was 6 games to 6 games. So
yeah, Steph beat Boston on their floor this year.
Hey, so did Magic. First, and in fact, they're the first team to beat the Celtics in a finals other than the Lakers. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, nah. We did that.
Cali boys.
We did that. Absolutely.
Cali boys. Cali teams. We're the only ones that can beat Boston. You know what?
Well, actually, we won our series in Boston on their floor.
We did that too in 85.
Yep.
And 87. Bitches.
Steph Curry is the Boston Celtics stepdaddy. Stepdaddy Curry.
Argue and contain healthy. If the Celtics had made it to the 2020 finals, the Lakers were smacking them in 4.
Oh. You know why? Because nobody has the winning power of Jimmy Butler on the Celtics.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Jimmy drugged Miami to 2 games and could have almost got 3. And my man was go.
He didn't almost get 3. The games that they lost, no. That first game that they got their shit ran through. The second game they got their shit ran through. They won game 3. They got their shit. They barely lost. What was it? They lost by like 10. Game 4. They won game 5, and then they got their shit ran through in game 6. So 3 out of
Jimmy Butler was statistically going toe to toe with LeBron James for
that
series.
Oh yeah, he had to though because where is he? Because where is he at? Where's he at?
Jimmy's in the top 10.
No, not Jimmy. No. This man was getting dunked on by this man.
Well, yeah.
He was getting. Yeah. This man was getting showed up by this man. Clearly.
If anybody wants my predictions about how this will change, the top 5 will probably stay completely the same.
The top 10 is going to stay. Well, actually, the top 10 might move up because I honestly think Dame is going
to. Dame will move up top 10. And dark horse runner for a top 10, Ant Edwards.
Yeah. Or Anthony Davis. It's either one of the Ants I feel is going to be top 10.
Ew. I think Ant Edwards has the potential to be on that, like, 25, 5 and 6 plateau.
I think I'm going to give him 27.5. 8.
Right.
I'm going to give him a LeBron stat. I'm going to give him 27.
7 and 7?
Yeah.
If he's 27, 7 and 7, man,
he might get MVP.
Hey, Ant is nice. And honestly, had Karl Anthony Towns not adopted Charles Barkley way of playing basketball, they might have won the series.
All right.
A shot, maybe.
All right then.
Is Jordan Poole really 36-40?
Yes. Period. Poo. Anywho.
Nah. I don't think he's gonna be 36-40 next year, man. I think Jordan Poole is gonna be like 25-20.
Hold up.
Honestly, by the time next year is done.
Oh shit.
I also think by the time next year is done, there might be like 5 Warriors in the top 50.
Maybe. Shit.
Hey, bro. I think Jonathan Kuminga is about to be that guy. I don't know what gives me that feeling, bro, but that's a scary man. Imagine this. Imagine a world where Jonathan Kuminga is averaging 12 and getting PT with
Whoa.
Andrew Wiggins and Draymond Green when we need to actually clamp teams on the perimeter.
There we go.
There's a thought. I'm selling pipe dreams today. And my pipe dream for Warriors fans is imagine a world where our little death lineup really consists of Steph, JP, Kuminga, Draymond, and Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew's a better Andre Iguodala. I'm gonna say that right now.
Whoa, hot timeout.
He is.
Timeout.
He is. Period.
Whoa.
Period.
Whoa.
There's nothing that you can say that will ever convince me otherwise. Because
I don't think Andrew Wiggins makes LeBron work nearly as hard as Andre Iguodala ever did.
Bro, okay, it's cool, but LeBron still averaged damn near 40 points on the Warriors.
I disagreed with the whole Finals MVP, and it wasn't even to take away from Andre's impact in the series. It's just wild that Steph didn't win MVP after averaging like 26, 6, and 6. It's crazy.
You mean 20 you mean 28, 8, and 8, right?
No, 26, 6, and 6 in 2015. 28, 8, and 8 was the first year they had Kevin Durant.
Crazy, right, bro? Damn near averaged a triple-double with almost 30 points, and here they were like, Curry's an afterthought. Like, what? That's like the whole... Hold on. That season is Kobe's season. It's like... That's why KD won Finals MVP, because, like, Steph put those up, and we really just didn't think about it, because Kevin Durant was literally giving everybody, and I mean the entire Cavaliers organization, buckets. Also, like I felt like that season for Steph was kind of like the 2001 series against the 76ers for Kobe, because that was the year that they went 15-1. Kobe was averaging 29.8 points per game, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. Shaq was just averaging 31, 14, and 3. Like,
look, you said 31 and 14
and 3.
Yeah, but he also was averaging like 3 blocks. It's
not no. That's what the 3 was the blocks.
Oh,
because he was averaging like 2 assists. But regardless, like, bro, you
expect Shaq to pass?
No, I don't. No.
If I can walk you all the way under the basket, catch, turn around, and dunk with my nuts in your face, do I need to pass the ball?
Bro, that's why I didn't say. That's why I didn't say. His assist.
Right. I know Kobe's style line, but. You can't take that away from Shaq, dog. Like, Shaq was walking a defensive great, by the way. Because Mutombo's one of the greatest defensive players the league has seen as a big.
Prove. Hey, hold on. Prove that to me in that series.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, Shaq was walking him into the basket and saying, "Hold my nuts."
He beat the shit out of him, bro. He beat the shit out of him.
Shaq was like, "Hold my nuts. Hold my dick." The Shaq was on, nah. But I'm sorry, we lost what Steph did in that finals because Kevin Durant was like that video of Oprah. You get a car. Except he was like, you get a bucket. Like,
you get dunked on.
Get this 35-footer. Like, get it. Like, it is what it is. It's fine.
My thing is, like, that season, like I said, that season is equivalent to Kobe's 2001 playoff run, because, like, Kobe was putting in work, and he averaged 29.9, like 29.8, like, throughout the playoffs. That wasn't even just the finals. Like,
I gotta say something because I just seen it talked about and it made me upset. Skip Bayless, this is about you, and this is about your disrespect for my boy in Golden State. Let me talk about this. Skip was like, Steph Curry was 2 of 10 from the 3-point line in the fourth quarter. Yeah, but he also destroyed them from the paint. Wait a minute. Let me reverse this. So what you're saying, Skip, is because Steph is 2 of 10 from the 3-point line in the fourth quarter of this last year's finals, he's not clutch.
The fact that he only shot hold on. The fact that he only shot 10 3-pointers through 6 games in the fourth quarter, it should just. Hey, Cusco said nuts to the face should be a recorded stat. It would only apply to Shaq though.
Yeah, Danny. That only applies to Shaq.
Because I don't.
Nobody's doing that to anybody with enough consistency to count it as a stat.
Yeah, like
Except for Shaq.
except maybe Giannis, but Giannis jumps over people, so
Yeah, that's
different. That's different. That's different types of nuts to your face. That's just like my nuts just dried across the top of your forehead while I dunked it.
Shaq was a literal embodiment of hold my dick. He played like this was it. There was nothing you could do. So Skip, you're not gonna see this most likely, but I also know that Chase is enough of a savage to tag you in it till somebody responds. So hear this. It doesn't matter that Steph goes 2 of 10 from the 3-point line in 6 games worth of action, and they win the series. Number 1, because they won the series. Number 2, because you won Finals MVP. And number 3, if we all go back and watch this series, all the games that Golden State won going down the stretch, Steph destroyed the Celtics, not from the 3-point line,
From
but every time he got a
everywhere.
switch on Al Horford and took him to the basket.
Wait, what were the points that Steph scored? He had 34 plus 34, 43, and wait, hold on. Well,
And then Skip also said that Steph didn't have a good game 1. Steph exploded in the first half in game 1.
yeah, he had
Steph
like,
had almost
hold
30
up, bro.
points in the first half of game 1.
Yeah, bro, like what?
I'm confused. Steph missed 1 or 2 threes in the first half of game 1. Like, Steph was playing so good in game 1, I thought we were about to sweep the Celtics.
Bro, he was playing so crazy in fucking game 1. That was crazy. So 30.
Excuse me, my man said, I'm taking Finals MVP. You're so any chance you thought of winning the championship is out this window. I was like, look, as much as Skip likes to and not give my man his flowers, let's talk about why the Celtics won game 1. They had a historic run from the 3-point line in the fourth quarter, and the 2 dudes who led that charge, Derek White and Al Horford, never did it again.
Never.
And Chase was laughing at me because Chase was like, damn, maybe this will be a series. I was like, they're not even going to shoot like that again. It's an anomaly. It's not going to happen.
The one game. Okay, so if we take out Curry's 16-point game 5, which by the way the Warriors won.
Because, Skip, I know it's always about stats and shit with you.
Bro, listen to this.
Steph can
Bro.
coach his team because the defense still has to pay so much attention to Steph.
Bro, listen
that
to this.
everybody else can get off.
Listen to this, bro. Even without the 16-point game, the other 5 games, Steph was averaging 34.2. All right? So hold up.
Well, the 16-point game made him, what, 32?
Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. 16 divided by 6 gave him 31.17.
Wow, I'm weirdly accurate with that. Like, I don't know how I pulled that out. Because Chase knows, like, I'm weird about math. I did that in my head when I said 31 to 32.
So there you go.
So Steph is like one of the very few players in NBA history to really average a 30-piece in the finals.
Very
and we're
few.
still talking about this man not being top 10. It's wild. By the way, Shannon Sharp, gotta love Shannon. Shannon is a man on that show. Shannon Sharp said Steph is one of 6 players in NBA history, one of 6, to have 4 championships, 2 MVPs, and a Finals MVP.
Wait,
Who else is on that list?
to have 4. Wait, what was it? To have 4 championships.
2 MVPs regular season, and 1 Finals MVP.
Let me.
That list,
Hold on.
that list
I can say this one. Hold up. Magic.
yes.
Michael.
Yes.
Kareem.
Yep.
I'm running it down. Hold on. Wait. 4 championships, right? Tim Duncan.
Yep. Timmy D.
6. Hold on, I'm thinking.
He's one of 6, so there's 5 other guys.
I have 4 so far.
I'm pretty sure.
Bill Russell.
And Skip is like, because the conversation that they were having was, does Steph belong in the same conversation as Duncan, Kobe, and Shaq? I said,
yes.
That is about the dumbest shit I've ever seen anybody ask. Skip says no. I'm like, you're wildin'. And then Shannon brought that stat out. I was like, he has the accolades though, and I'm like,
hey, I contend that Magic. I contend that Magic was a better basketball player all time than Michael Jordan, but everybody gives me shit about it.
I think Magic is a better all around player. Now, if you want to talk about killer instinct and scoring and just having this attitude that come hell or high water.
Hey, let's not act like Michael didn't Magic did not have a killer instinct.
Well, I'm getting. This is where I'm going with this. In the finals, if you told me to put anybody against Mike, I'm taking Mike. Why? Because come hell or high water, he ain't gonna see no game 7. He gonna win that final.
Hey, I'm putting him against Magic because they had to switch Michael off of Magic in order for them to win that series. Because
there's no bullshit on the defensive end, and Magic wasn't the same player.
Yeah, but Prime. Look, I'm gonna say this right now. This is gonna sound blasphemous. Anyway,
if you gave me Showtime Lakers versus, I think the best version of that Bulls team was
94, 95 maybe. Like the 72 season.
The 72 win season was that? No, that's 96, 95, 96, isn't it?
Okay, fine. I'll give you the 95, 96 Bulls. But hold up.
Probably going to get ran off the floor on pace alone
against the Lakers. Yeah, they will be because the Lakers
on offensive pace.
The 87 Lakers are crazy. I don't care what anybody says.
The same argument that. It's actually the same argument, interestingly enough, I made with Chase about the Warriors playing that Bulls team.
They run them off the court.
The difference in pace between the two teams, the Bulls wouldn't know what to do playing that many possessions of defense in a game.
Well, not only that, but like you have to you have to think about like, okay, if everybody, we're gonna
taking stuff around.
We're gonna think about this logically. If any of you have never seen the '87 Lakers play, you can't talk to me about this. I have seen the '87 Lakers play, like on tape. I've seen film of them. I've studied them, just adamantly. The '87 Lakers. There's a reason why Mike didn't win a championship in the '80s. He couldn't get past the Celtics, who played similar to the Lakers, and they beat him every single time but one time, like one game in the playoffs in the 80s. So, with that being said, with that being said, if the Lakers had saw the Bulls, had seen any iteration of the Bulls with Michael on it, who the fuck is guarding Kareem?
Honestly, the only person that Lakers team ain't stopping is Mike.
Okay, cool, but
it's not an insult to that team.
Okay, cool.
It's just like Mike was that Mike. Mike was like the most. Mike at his most polished. There was nothing you could do with him.
Okay, but Kareem at his most polished, Magic at his most polished.
The only person getting off on that Lakers team was Mike.
That's fine. The only person that was getting off on the Lakers when they faced the Celtics was Larry Bird. I mean, that's fine. I mean, Kevin McHale, as much as I hate Kevin McHale is one of the best power forwards of all time. Like, let's not beat around the bush on. The man averaged damn near 26 points per game for his career. Like, the man could score, but he was not doing that against the Lakers. They were worried more about Larry.
No, yeah, but Larry's not Mike. And we all know Mike. Between Mike and Larry, that's...
Hey, hold up. Hold up. Larry has as many... I think Larry's career high is equal to Mike's.
Larry's not Mike.
Yeah, because Larry was crazy back in the day, and I hate the Celtics. I would never... Look, I'm going to be honest. Larry Bird... If Larry Bird had grown up in this generation, Larry Bird would be Luka. That's not that is not a reach. Larry Bird is Luka. Like, Luka is legitimately a reincarnation of Larry Bird. Not very athletic, but a great basketball player. Can shoot the fucking rock, and you can't rush him. The only difference between Larry and Luka is that Luka's lazy on defense. I can't say Luka's a bad defender. Luka's just a lazy defender.
My contention.
Get this
No, but we've had that discussion though, where we both agree like Larry's not Mike in a series, and like Mike is easily more dynamic as a scorer. I'm not saying Mike is gonna get assists or anything. I'm just saying Mike is giving that Lakers team 50, but like no one else is coming with him.
That's fine.
That's what I was saying. We said that.
Let him.
Mike's gonna give him 50, but like
They're gonna
no
lose.
one else
Hold
is gonna
on.
play.
Hey, hold on. Mike's gonna give him 50. They still lose by 20.
Because no one else is gonna get it. Scotty's not going through nobody.
Scotty's gonna. First off, my dad has said this. My dad said this. Like, and my dad watched. He said, first off, Mike's gonna have a tough time guarding James Worthy.
Mike's not guarding James Worthy.
Okay, and who the fuck is gonna guard James Worthy?
Oh, I didn't say anybody was. I just said Mike's not going to.
You know what's crazy?
Mike might have the best shot from some decent prior knowledge of having played James at some point in his life.
Yeah,
but that's it.
Hey, look,
That's it.
The only person that Mike might get off trying to guard is is Cooper. That's it.
I'm telling you right now that I would love to see Michael Cooper defend Mike Jordan, but it's not close.
Hey yo,
Mike's ugly, dog.
Hey,
like, you and I both know this.
But Larry said Michael Cooper was the best defender he had ever seen in his life.
Yeah, that might be so, but Larry also had no idea what to do with Mike.
Yeah, he did. He did. Just play team basketball. We got them beat.
That's it.
Hey,
that's it. Because
hey, what is he gonna do? What's he gonna do against me? What? Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge. What are he gonna do?
we can't do it all against all of you. That's what I said. Mike is gonna get a 50 piece. They'll win the series.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right now. The 87 Lakers against the 96 Bulls. Mike averages like 46 points per game.
They're gonna lose the series.
They're gonna lose the series 4-1.
I mean, you gave Mike one. That's actually pretty astounding.
I mean, for the greatest of all time, I have to give him one. If he wasn't the greatest of all time, and if you're the greatest player for like the populace, and if I tell you, if I put you up against an historic, like your best team against someone else's best team, and you can't get one game.
Actually, I did tell you this. The better matchup for the 87 Lakers is the 2018 Warriors.
That's better,
That's a better, like,
that's a clash of styles too. Like they can each put up the same amount of points. It's just the way they get them is different.
Hey, boy, this
in this era,
it'd be tough because
look, this era, like comparatively speaking, plays the same amount of possessions as the 87 Lakers.
Roughly, yeah.
So, like, anybody that says, like, oh, they dogged them. No, the fuck they don't, because, one, the 87 Lakers actually are one of the best defensive teams in the history of the game.
Yeah.
Period.
So,
period.
This is how I'm going to chalk this one up, just in case anybody wants to know. The 2018 Warriors were also like 1 or 2 in offensive efficiency,
actually,
and I think they were like 3rd in defensive efficiency.
Actually, if we want to go best iteration of the Kevin Durant Warriors, I'm putting 2017 because they went 16-1 against the whole league in the playoffs.
So look,
16-1, bro. They saw the Rockets. They saw the Rockets. They said, "Fuck you." They saw who else did they see?
17?
Yeah, 2017. They saw the Rockets and they said, "Fuck you."
The Cavs, the Rockets.
Portland. They dogged Portland even without Curry. That was so disturbing.
wow.
That was so disturbing. Was it Denver? Let me see.
Might have been Denver.
Hold up. 2017 playoffs. Oh wait, what? Hold up, motherfucker. 2017 NBA playoffs. Playoff bracket. There we go.
Were they 16-1?
Yeah, they were 16-1. They have the best. They have the best. The 2017 Warriors have the best record in the playoffs since the 01 Lakers.
Ooh.
They saw the Jazz.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
I think they saw the Jazz. Wait, let me see. I have to see who they put. I have to see. I have to see who they saw. I think it might have been the Jazz. That might have been a mistake.
That's awful.
Let's see. The Cavaliers saw the Spurs. Oh, that's right. They swept the Spurs. That's
Jesus, man.
they swept
That's-
They swept the Spurs. Oh, the Spurs beat the Rockets in 6. That's right. Was this 2017? Yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me see. Because the Warriors beat the Warriors 1 in 5, right?
Against who? The Spurs?
No, against the Cavs. The Cavs took 1. Yeah. Okay, so the Warriors 1 in 4 against the Spurs. They swept the Spurs. They beat the shit out the Spurs. That was the year that Kawhi got hurt.
Zaza Pachulia.
They swept the Jazz.
No surprise there.
Houston actually blew a lead against the Spurs. Stupid. And the Warriors saw the Trailblazers first round and beat the dog shit out of them, bro. It was like they won by 25. What is it? What else did they do? They won
There's nothing that Blazers team was ever going to do with that Warriors team.
There's nothing the Blazers can do with the Warriors, period, historically. I'm going to put it out there to you. By 29. Bro, they beat the dog shit out of them. And they beat them by... Where the
So what? Blazers, Jazz, Spurs,
Blazers, Jazz, Spurs, Cavs. They swept everybody except for the Cavs. The Cavs won game 3. No, game 4. They won game 4. They won game 4 convincingly too. They won game 4 by like 21 points.
No, that was the worst thing. Like, we're done here. We just want to win on our floor.
Yeah, because we've already won on your floor. But
Like-
LeBron was going crazy in those playoffs though.
He had to.
He was going so
And what are
nuts.
you talking about? He had to.
He was going so nuts, bro.
Why?
What he did to the Celtics, bro, that was disgusting. What he did to the Raptors was gross.
The Raptors are so scared of LeBron. I'm gonna just be honest.
He swept the Raptors. Got swept out the playoffs, bro. Like we saw like 6 sweeps in the playoffs, bro. That's actually gross.
It's terrible.
They swept Boston, bro.
That 2017 Warriors team
Hey,
versus the 87 Lakers.
Hey, honestly, the Cavaliers from 2017 should be a historic team because that team was actually really fucking good. LeBron was just on some other level shit, bro. He scored 51 points. Was that what? No, that was the year after, right? In 2018, when he scored 51, like 9 and 9.
Game 1 and J.R. Smith ran the half court. Yeah, it's rough.
Oh my god, dude! Like,
That was the whole reason that series went straight to hell.
because if they win game one, they actually have a little bit of a chance. Because morale.
Yeah, but it wasn't gonna laugh. After that happened, I was like, "They're shot. This is over with."
Hey, bro, game 1 of that series, LeBron had 28 and 15 rebounds with 8 assists.
Yeah, it's really tough.
They did have Kyrie that year.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
What, you don't remember me saying when I was like, "Oh, these are."
Listen to
Remember
this.
when I was
Listen
like,
to this.
KD and LeBron are a wash, and now we get to see if Kyrie can really guard Steph, and you were like, "This is a mistake. This is an all-around mistake." I was like, I remember Chase. He was like, "Kyrie's better than Matthew Dellavedova." I was like, "Yeah, but not guarding Steph. I'll tell you that much. That's gonna be a wash. They're giving each other 30. Like, get out of here."
And Kyrie didn't even give him 30. I think Kyrie averaged like 22 that series. 8 points is a lot.
Well, the truth is, Kyrie had to play Clay on one end. Yeah, and that was Clay before the injury when Clay was clampy.
Bro, game 3 was a landslide. Listen to this, bro. It was a close game, but listen to this. Kevin Durant had 31. Klay Thompson had 30. Curry had 26.
Yikes.
Curry had 26 points and 13 rebounds that game. But then LeBron and Kyrie out here scoring 38 apiece. Like, what the fuck?
I don't understand, dog. I just really...
That game was, I might break out game 3 from that finals. That finals game might be a fucking instant classic. I might have to check that out because it looked like, the Cavs were winning that game going into the third quarter.
They sure were.
Oh,
And as we all
Going to
know,
fourth, they were-
all my Dubs teams, We are the third quarter masters of disaster.
No,
Don't fuck
no,
us in them third
no.
quarters.
Wait. I take that back. They were winning after the third quarter. They were up. They were up by 5 after the third because the Cavs blew them off the floor, 33-22. Damn, hey yo, I might go break that game out. That game might be worth looking back at.
Wild.
The only game I won't look at in NBA history for finals is Game 7 of the 2010 championship. Not looking at that. That game gives me a heart attack. Because something about me just like, oh, the Celtics won this game. Oh, but they didn't because we have that championship. Bitch. Gave me so much heartache. Anyways,
Well,
all right.
Here's the funny thing. The better matchup, honestly, is 87 Lakers 2017.
Well, you know what? We're gonna have like a little discussion about that.
Warriors?
We're gonna have a discussion about that in a couple weeks. That'll be nice.
I can honestly say this. The pace is going to be blazing. There won't be too much defense. Both teams are good defensively, but they're also astronomically more talented offensively than the defense on the other side could ever wish to contain. Like, if we're being very honest about it. And Chase gonna laugh. Would it be screwed up if we had to watch Kareem switch out on Kevin Durant 30 feet from the basket?
I mean, it'd be just as messed up as watching like Kevin Durant trying to guard Kareem down on the block, bro. Like,
It'd be the most intense clash of styles ever, because the Warriors are about to give them like 25 threes.
and Kareem might go off for 40 on them.
I don't like is, but like because
Magic-
of the 3-point line, and, like,
ma-
what that's become, it. The only reason I would ever give Golden State an edge is because whilst Showtime is getting up and down this floor, scoring quite possibly the most pretty looking layups and shit I've ever seen in my life.
You can't be. Yeah, the thing is, you can't like.
Yeah, you're not going to outshoot.
No, but you can't.
You're not going to outshoot that Warriors team.
But here's the thing about the Warriors: you can't be careless with the ball with that Lakers team.
No.
And
You can't.
they get careless, and you know that.
They did. Oh, they did. But I also know this. Their average, that Warriors team was putting up like 16 3-makes a game, and that's ridiculous.
But that gives you
Like,
more.
I
But that
get
gives.
that the modern game, they're putting up like 40 attempts, but going anywhere near 23s a game as a squad is insane.
I think
It's getting
that,
less insane, but it's still insane.
I mean,
You're getting 60 points from outside, boy.
but here's the thing: you score that many times, that means more possessions for the Lakers. That's why I say that is legitimately like the big what if. That should be the big what if, not the '96 Bulls against the Warriors because the Warriors.
And that's what I was saying. That like,
all right,
if the Lakers are 2-point dominant and the Warriors are 3-point dominant, but the Warriors are still shooting 40% from 3, it's gonna be a wild fucking ride of a series. Let me tell you, bro.
all right.
Because there's gonna be games where like the Lakers are scoring almost every possession and the Warriors are hitting the 3 almost every possession. And we're all just gonna be sitting here looking at this like, does the ball touch the floor? That's actually gonna be the real question. How many dribbles are gonna be taken in that game that aren't from Kevin Durant?
All right, so from the amazing to the less fortunate. We have the not top 10. I couldn't get top 10 out of this. Like there's just let me think.
You said the not top 10?
Not
What do we?
Oh, we're just doing not top 10 all-time basketball like for this like for what we think. Like events, teams, like things of that nature. Like anything basketball.
Not top 10?
Yeah, not top 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I couldn't get past 7 because I honestly
You couldn't get past 7?
I couldn't. I couldn't. Like it was really hard. I could probably think of a few, but like this is definitely like the top 7 for me. If I really want to think about it, let me think. Not top 10. Oh, you know what? I got something for you.
I'll mention some moments, but we should do the top 10s with Khalil here. Because we all have them running at this point.
No, but this is like a not top 10. This is just jokes.
Not top 10?
Yeah, it's
Kwame Brown.
Hey, you know what? Why did I put him next? Oh, you know what? You know what? All right, hold up. I figured it out. I got
a good one.
Hold on.
Not top 10 moment. Javaris Crittenton and Gilbert Arenas guns in the arena. Ah, no, no.
You know what? Okay, hold up. Honorable mention. We're gonna put that. We're gonna put that. That. Okay, so Gilbert Guns. All right, Gilbert Guns up Arena. All right. So for me, Greg Oden's career, that is definitely like sad as shit. Like.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Like.
Since we're naming these loosely, I got you.
All right. I got Greg Oden's career.
Not a lot of people know this one. This might be like my. I'll save the ranking for when Khalil's here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna bring it up because it is on the list. The story and career of Len Bias.
What career?
No, hey, bro, don't disrespect my guy, dog. Like
he never played. I get that, but he didn't play.
Why didn't he play, Chase? Let the public know.
Hey, you know what? Don't be snorting the booger sugar, bro. That's just my thing.
Not we don't talk about this lightly because when you talk about it that way, you don't really let on why it's tragic that way. It is, but just so y'all know, Len Bias was like
the next guy. The next, like Michael Jordan said. Michael Jordan.
He was like
6'9". Michael Jordan.
9 with like a 45-inch vert.
I could
He
shoot.
had like a 7-foot wingspan. Had a jumper. Like this man was about to come in the league and destroy everything. Everybody.
Michael said he was scared. He's like, oh, that guy. Bill Simmons was like, hey, yo, he might have been the greatest had he not partaken that night. I was like, oh, if only. Thank God.
So
he
Len
did.
The Len Bias story is on my list.
Okay, Len Bias.
That 30 for 30 was so tough to watch, B.
I didn't watch it.
I thought it was a good one, and then like when it got into him passing away, I was like, this got tragic like really quickly.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens when you die at 24.
I don't even think he was 24.
I think he was like 22. Yeah, 23, 22, 23.
He was coming out of college, so at that time probably
22.
4-year player, so 21, 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not it. I'll tell you that.
Kwame Brown, obviously, because like Kwame Brown got the worst of it, bro. Like
Kwame's like literally comical.
Look, had Kwame Brown been drafted anywhere else, he might have had a decent career.
Well, Gilbert Arenas has actually attested to the fact that Michael Jordan destroyed Kwame Brown's confidence.
I mean, yeah. Then you go from Michael to Kobe, like that Kobe. We're not talking about Kobe. We're not talking about Kobe from 2009, 2010, like where he like softened up a little bit. No, this is like 06 Kobe, where he was like, I'm gonna kill everybody.
I don't think Kobe even softened up in 09, 010.
He did.
He was over. He was turning Powell into a monster. He wasn't soft.
No, I no.
Got hurt and had to watch the game.
Hey, hold up. No. If I took 06 Kobe and I put him on the 2009, 2010 Lakers, ooh, that's a fucked up squad because Kobe's mentality in 06, 07 was like, give me the fucking ball and we're gonna win. Kobe trusted his teammates more in 2009, 2010. Actually, from probably since Powell got there all the way till Powell got traded, he trusted his teammates more than he did in 06, 07. If I put 06, 07 Kobe, if I switch them, but I
also don't think that team
doesn't gel. That team doesn't gel.
I would say that team's not even in the finals.
That team doesn't gel.
Kobe's not trusting nobody.
Exactly. Like that team's not gelling. Like if I took that, nah, bro.
He's not going to the finals.
Nah,
that team is not going to the finals.
Nah, hell no.
That's just for their Celtics finals, big dog.
Yeah.
I like saying that. If it's not the Lakers, it's the Spurs to me. So
and the Spurs, and hold up, that Spurs
would have whooped their ass. Ew. Oh God.
Tax that ass.
A testament to how good that Lakers team was, but Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, that team would have ran roughshod over that Celtics team. Get out of here. Paul Pierce would have been clamped. It would have been ugly. Like
what's Paul Pierce doing against who?
Steven Jackson.
Shit.
Stack Jack? Oh hell no. Nah.
Shit.
Stack Jack would have punked the shit out of Paul Pierce.
All right.
Be honest.
For me, this was on my list. Skip Bayless's whole problem with LeBron. Like, that is a not top 10 in its own. Like, Skip. And you know what's crazy? LeBron has never in the history said Skip Bayless' name. I've never heard his name mentioned once.
No, but the real funny part is Skip Bayless was like, I don't like Kevin Durant. Kevin was like, I don't like you. I was like, yeah, that's fucking hilarious. Skip was offended too, and I was like, why are you offended? Like, Kevin Durant shouldn't like you.
Kevin Durant shouldn't like you. You talk shit about one of his best friends. Let's not it be lost. Kevin Durant and LeBron James are actually like homies. It just
top 10 moments.
Kevin
Team
Durant.
USA losing to Greece in the 04 Olympics. Just his face. But I want everybody to know that as a basketball fan, I'm glad it happened.
Because
she's gonna look at me foul.
Because
08 came back in here and destroyed everybody. Excuse me?
Hold on. They saw they lost no 4. They said, all right, cool. Hey, LeBron, Melo, Wade, get your ass, Darren Williams, get your ass over here. Bring Kobe and bring Dwight Howard. We're running people.
You know that LeBron and Melo were both on the 04 squad.
Hey, bring them back, and but that was rookie Melo though.
The real big difference between those squads is they weren't rookies, and Kobe started playing, and it's rough. Kobe was like, maybe I should go over there and be me.
And he was.
Yeah, that's rough.
Kevin Durant leaving the Warriors.
Not top. That's a not. Nah.
That's a not top 10.
Can't say it's not top 10.
That's a dummy move.
It is, but like
that's a dummy move.
The only reason I say I don't think you can put it top 10 yet is because like KD's really only had the one season of not being hurt.
That's
cool.
That's cool. But
we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does.
He could have had another ring this year.
Yeah, he could have, but oh well.
Yeah.
So
Clippers fans.
Not top 10 moments.
Clippers fans.
Tim Donaghy. Not top 10 moments. Tim Donaghy's reffing scandal. Look,
that lasted like hold up.
It was just so bad.
Hold up, that lasted like 10 years too. Like the whole investigation lasted like 10 years. Like I was in Hold on, it started when I was in high school. It concluded when we met.
What's wild about it is like
that shit is wild, bro. Holy!
When you realize like
how many games got fixed,
like
how many
things that they did, it's like
Jesus! I watched that 30 for 30. That shit was crazy. I was like, yikes!
That's definitely not top 10.
I was like, yikes, dude! What the fuck? You fixed playoff games?
Yeah.
Like, bro. And it was, bro, and you know how you like some teams can like beat the fix, like we talk about that, like the Warriors team could definitely beat the fix, right? The games that they were fixing, it was like impossible for them for the other team to beat that. It was like impossible.
Like, Lakers and Sac fans know this, but like that game,
y'all weren't winning.
That game where they got all them calls, that referee was so. I watched it back.
You all watched it back. Hey, y'all.
Years later, when I really understood basketball, and I was like,
y'all were
this reffing is fucking atrocious.
Hey, and you look.
There's no way he gets this call. And like, I can't remember the play, but like, he goes up for the layup, gets the calls. Like,
he didn't touch.
Bro didn't even get touched, bro.
No way. Hey, hold up. And, like, you look at the refereeing and that, like, and you know, I hate Kings fans who are like, we should have won that game. Nah, you weren't winning that game. The league was like,
No, y'all might have won the game, but y'all didn't win the series. That wasn't game. It wasn't like
you could have won the next two.
Here's the thing, that wasn't game 6 or 7.
Game 4.
Really, that just puts you in a position where you had to win 1 out of 2 and you didn't. So like, this isn't like it was completely.
It was game 4 actually, wasn't it? I thought it was game 4.
It was game 4 or 5.
It was game 4.
Well,
it was game 4. Wait, was it game 5?
It might have been game 5. I think it might have put Sacramento up a game, but then they also didn't win. So like,
no, Sacramento. No. Sacramento was never up 3-2 because 3-2 we went up 3-2 with the Robert Horry shot. It was game 4.
So like, my thing with this is they helped you tie the series and y'all didn't win the series, so it's not like. It's not like the reffing of that changed the series.
It kind
So
of
my point being,
it kind of
like-
did. It kind of did, but whatever.
I mean, look, don't admit that as a Laker fan, dog, because you've been fighting that. You've been fighting that in front of me publicly for years. Don't turn back on this now. Don't turn back on this now. Look, you can point to the ring, but don't go back on your whole point that. Don't go back on your whole point that it didn't change the series.
Whatever.
You made that point.
They still could have won the one out of the next 2 games, but they didn't. And even Kobe said that you still could have.
Yeah,
you still could have won. You still could have won, but you blew Game 6. But you blew Game 6. Like y'all blew Game 6, and then you got y'all shit ran through in Game 7.
So
Portland put
that
up
scandal is probably like one of the biggest.
Portland put up more of a fight than you did in Game 7.
That's probably one of the biggest like not top tens in basketball history.
Let me think. Clippers fans, and the reason I say Clippers fans, hold up before you go off on me and saying, "Oh, but hey, look."
I'm not allowing you to slander my boy Grant. You haven't met him yet.
I'm not slandering.
Grant's
I'm
been a
not,
Clippers fan for as long as
no. I'm not slandering those
No,
Clippers.
you said Clippers fans.
Hold
He
on.
is a Clippers fan.
I'm not talking about the OG Clipper fan though. I'm talking about the new era, saying like, "Oh, LA's our town. The Clippers run LA." Like these stupid ass people on ESPN. First off, let me tell you something. ESPN, look at me real quick. I want to take a nice little segment with you. The Clippers have never touched a finals in the 60 years that they have been a team. 60. All right? The Lakers in those 16 years have 16 championships. Okay? So, 12. 12 championships. So every 5 years we win a championship. You guys have seen 1 conference finals. You guys have been relegated to the second round bounce for your entire history. In fact, there was like 30, 40 years you didn't even make the playoffs. So with that being said, LA will never be your town. You're just lucky Jerry Buss was nice enough to your racist ass owner at the time to let him come into the Staples Center and into the Forum to even be in LA, all right? Because you should have been relegated down to San Diego and Anaheim with your stupid ass sports arena that fucked up basically every good player that came to your team. I'm tired of you, all right? Now that's for your old Clippers fans, and old Clippers fans can acknowledge that. Your new Clippers fans, you got Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, and they both have not played as many games as Anthony Davis has while he's been on Lakers.
Andrew Wiggins has more career points than Kawhi Leonard.
Anthony Davis has a championship. You guys blew
Andrew Wiggins has a championship.
You guys blew a 3-1 lead to Denver.
Wow, he brought that up. That's wild.
And y'all, hold on. Not just did you blow a 3-1 lead to Denver. You blew a 3-1 lead and you were up 17 in the 5th game. You were up 16 after 3 quarters in the 6th game, and you were up 21 at halftime in the 7th game. And Kawhi Leonard and Paul George combined for 17 points in the 7th game alone. You guys, they scored 17 points between the two of them. Don't you ever, in the history of your existence, for as long as y'all shall live, tell me that the Clippers run LA. You may put up all these billboards and take them down every single summer, like clockwork, every single year, talking about, we run this city, kings of LA. I hate to say it, the king of LA right now is LeBron, and he brought us a ring before Kawhi did. I will never see a parade for the Clippers ever.
Wow. Bold statements.
So, Clippers fans, new Clippers fans. I'm not talking about the OG Clippers fans, okay? Like, Billy Crystal's cool. Clipper Daryl can, like, okay, he's whatever. He's eccentric. Okay, cool. Like, your friend, like, your homie, what's his name, Brandon?
Grant?
Okay, Grant, like, okay, I'm cool. I have nothing against him being an OG Clipper fan. He's probably a Clipper fan when fucking Corey Maggette was there. Cool.
Indeed, he was a fan of Corey Maggette. He was playing for the Clippers.
Okay, so cool. Lamar Odom, Corey Maggette.
He went through all of those Clippers teams.
Okay, cool.
He remembers Michael Olowokandi.
Okay, hey, look, I
remember Michael Olowokandi.
Hey, look, I can respect that. That's like me respecting, Cubs fans. You're a Cubs fan. Okay, cool. You guys won your championship. They didn't like shove it down my throat. Oh, we won the championship. No, they did their little thing. They celebrated. They say, hey, let's run it back. They couldn't get done, whatever. But I respect Cubs fans. Like as a baseball, I guess watcher or like partake. Like I partake in watching baseball sometimes. But these new Clipper fans are obnoxious. Y'all are obnoxious. And y'all say we're obnoxious. We have a reason as Laker fans to be obnoxious, all right? First off, stop covering up our banners when you're renting out our stadium. That's number one. Stop covering them up.
Oh, he said stop covering up.
It's disrespect. First off, it's disrespectful to the Hall of Famers and to the players that have actually played for the Lakers that have won championships. All right?
Oh, he said stop covering up the banners. This man is on.
Stop saying, "Oh, we won the Pacific division." We don't raise those. We raise championships. We don't even raise conference finals appearances, which is what your guys are going to be doing. I guarantee it. Like,
there's just such slander. It's great. I love it.
It's slander for me. It's slander? No, I'm tired of hearing my team being as an afterthought. Even when we won the finals, oh, you guys wouldn't have won it if the Clippers hadn't blown a 3-1 lead. But y'all blew a 3-1 lead.
It's rough.
Tired of you Clippers fans.
You know what? The only thing I can talk about is I was a Warriors fan. Y'all couldn't even get through us.
Y'all had Chris
Bob
Paul.
City,
Hold
y'all
on.
remember
Wait. Y'all had Chris Paul, JJ Redick, who was averaging 19 points a game. Like, let's not talk about the like JJ Redick wasn't a fucking hooper. Blake Griffin before the injuries when he went up to Detroit. You had DeAndre Jordan before he became old and useless. Like, you had so many good players on your squad. You had a championship caliber team. Second round exit. First in the Pacific, second round exit. Next year, first in the Pacific, second round exit. Next year, second in the Pacific, first round bye. You're out of here. How do you lose in the first round with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin? I rooted for the Spurs when I went to see you guys play. You know, when you guys were here in the playoffs. I actually got to go to one of the games. I have a shirt that reminds me. I keep that shirt because the Spurs, like, that was the game that Blake Griffin went crazy and just dunked on everybody. But, like, y'all lost to the Spurs.
I just want to
all right,
just
Clipper,
some, like,
not
some help here, Clippers fans. It's okay to lose to the Spurs. Everybody in the West has lost to the Spurs. It's okay.
But you lost in the first round. But
you know, it's the Spurs.
Okay, so and you lost to the Spurs and you had the higher seed. All right, anyways, so not top 10. Russell Westbrook last year. How dare you, Russ? How dare you for the whole season?
Yeah, Russ.
No. Listen to my reasoning. How dare you, Russ? 68 games into the season saying I need to start playing better.
I'm done.
All right. Anyways, Kevin McHale's coaching career. That's a not top 10.
You know what? I'm gonna one up you, and it is Lakers slander. Kurt Rambis' entire executive career in the NBA.
He's so bad. And look, I can make fun of my Lakers, organization. Kurt Rambis was horrible. He traded Shaq.
Actually, I'm gonna be straight with y'all.
He traded Shaq.
The most egregious thing Kurt Rambis has done that y'all may or may not be aware of.
Traded Shaq.
That's not it. That's actually not it. You're gonna be hot when you hear this. There were rumors, but let me confirm because I've now heard people talk about it. Lakers fans, I just want y'all to know that y'all were about to have more than one championship. Do you know why? Does the Laker fans really want to know why? You got Frank Vogel, he got you one, but do y'all really want to know why y'all would have had 3?
Well, one if COVID had happened.
Why, Chase.
Hold on. If COVID had happened, yeah, we probably would have had more than one.
No, Chase.
Why?
Just ask me why.
Why?
Why would the Lakers have won 3?
Why?
Just say that.
Why?
What happened?
Why would the Lakers have won 3?
This is gonna piss you off. Chase will throw something, I promise you. when y'all hire Frank Vogel, right? I want you to remember the coaches on the market, namely one head coach that was on the market when y'all hire Frank Vogel. You remember Ty Lue? Do you really want to know? Because I remember Chase was like, damn, we didn't get Ty Lue. Do you know what the story is with that? Kurt Rambis and Ty Lue had that interview, and Kurt Rambis told Ty Lue they weren't going to let Ty Lue pick his coaching staff. The Lakers were going to hire it for him. Ty Lue said, fuck y'all. I was like, yo, what? This man has championships. And you going to tell this man no?
He played for us. We should have just gave it to him carte blanche.
Kurt Rambis told Ty Lue that they weren't going to let Ty Lue pick his coaching staff.
And then Ty Lue and LeBron have already proven that they can get to multiple championships. But okay, whatever. Anywho, that's it.
Ty Lue went to the Clippers and got his coaching staff.
And still haven't been to the finals. So what's your point?
No, hey, but here's the thing. The Clippers have overperformed their expectations because they're usually like...
Wait.
Time out. We're allowed to make that case because...
Hey, so Stone Cold. No,
we can make this case. Why? Because Paul George and Kawhi have spent almost their entire Clippers careers hurt. So that's what I said. Ty Lue has gotten the Clippers to overperform their expectations because when you're starting Reggie Jackson and Zubac and you're in the playoffs, you're even thinking about it, you're overperforming.
Okay, whatever. Anyways.
So look,
y'all
had the Ty Lue thing done. Y'all had it done. Kurt Rambis decided we're not going to give Ty Lue his coaching staff. We're going to pick it for him.
Anywho.
And Chase tossed his Overwatch box, just in case y'all missed it.
What the Celtics did to IT.
Boy, that is literally like one of the most painful things I've actually watched, especially like that's awful. I got a good one.
Could have happened
Not
could have happened to a better organization though.
You're an ass. So look, not top 10, the NBA amnesty clause. Wait a minute. Chase is covering his face because they had to pay Luol Deng like $120 million, and he didn't play after his like second year in LA because LA amnestied that. Mitch Kupchak, good job.
6 years.
That was Mitch Kupchak, yeah.
6 years we paid that man, and he didn't play a single game for us.
I'm gonna hurt you even more. And the Wizards combined with like another team had to pay out Gilbert Arenas' 118 4-year contract. That's why Gilbert stopped playing. He talked about it. He was like, I left. I went to the Grizzlies. I played like 17 games. He was like, I figured like my knee just wasn't going to be what it was. Like I wasn't going to get back to it. He's like, I was looking down the bench. I saw the young cats who weren't getting a chance to play because of me. He's like, bro, I go home and I'm still going to get paid this money. He was like, quit. Gilbert's wild.
Hey, you know what? Hey, look here.
I respect it though.
Look,
he really was just like, hey, they're not going to get no burn if I keep playing.
And look, I respected Gilbert Arenas as a basketball player, but when he said that, when that interview came out and he said that, I was like, yo, I respect him as a person now. Like, you knew you knew that teams didn't want to play you. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go home. Like, let these young cats get their fucking bread up and let them showcase why they're good. Like, I respect that. You know what? Because that's something that AI didn't do. Like Allen Iverson, that's something he didn't do. He didn't.
AI is a different cat, and I also think.
But people look at him in the same realm as a cancer to the basketball team because a lot of people still look at AI as a cancer as Gilbert Arenas. Like they did look at him.
But like, here's the difference. Gilbert was really good. Gilbert had like a 4-year run of being like top 5 in the league.
I would say like 6 or 7 years, bro. Like Gilbert.
No, it's about 4. If you go look at it, it's about 4.
Gilbert was nuts.
Yeah, he was, but if you go back and look at it, it was about 4, and it was all with the Wizards.
Bro, he was so good, bro.
AI had like a 12-year run in the league of being him.
Yeah, but after Larry Brown quit, like no one.
I also don't.
Larry Brown knew how to deal with AI. That was the thing. Larry Brown
like that to me isn't being a cancer. That's just understanding the ego and the guy in the locker room.
But
that was my big thing with Larry Brown.
But
he understood how to manage
But you're kind of being a cancer to the organization, not to the players, not to like the players around you. I've never heard I never heard AI was a cancer to like the players around him.
No, but like if we're just being straight honest about it.
Ooh, Daniel,
AI was still probably top 10.
Hey, Daniel,
when he left Philly, they just didn't want to.
Hey, Daniel said the Malice in the Palace, not top 10. You know what? I'm gonna
time out. Daniel, I would agree with you
under
most terms and conditions, but I want to say something about the Malice in the Palace that
fucked up.
I think ostensibly took it out of my top 10 for being a sore spot. Fans need to learn how to control their fucking selves. Like, if you're going to throw a drink at Ron Artest, you're asking to get your ass beat. That's wild. Like, look.
Look
let the
here.
Players do their thing because, honestly, and I think they all said it, they got into it, and there were some things that were going on that, like, the Pacers players didn't know about Ben Wallace. It was a thing. If you watch it, they kind of, like, explain it. But here's the thing. If the players are going to get into it, and I get that it was at that point a rivalry game because Indiana and
Detroit
were like the two best teams in the East at that point. And actually, at the time, Indiana was probably on their way to winning a championship or at least having a good chance to get one.
They were have a good chance of getting to one, and that was like Reggie's last year. That was Reggie's last year too.
But like, I also want to point something out.
They had a good squad, bro. Jermaine O'Neal, Stack, what?
Jermaine O'Neal, Stack, Ron Artest, Jamal Tinsley,
and
Mark Jackson,
Reggie Miller. Oh my God, bro! That team. Hey, yo,
the Davis brothers.
When was that? 04?
I think so.
Who played in 04 in the championship? Was that the Cavaliers and the Spurs?
Pistons.
It was the Spurs.
Oh, you know what? It was the Spurs and the Cavs. It was LeBron's first one.
No. That was 07.
Wasn't it?
That was 07.
Okay, I was gonna say, 'cause he erupted on that Pistons team in the Eastern Conference Finals. It was wild.
04 was definitely the Pistons and the Spurs. And honestly, I might have much rather have seen the Spurs versus the Indiana Pacers than the Pistons. Because
I'll be straight with you, the Spurs weren't gonna beat that Indiana team.
I don't think so.
Everybody's like, the Spurs are good. That Indiana team was
nasty.
I hope people don't remember this, but that Indiana team was ripping the league up.
They were nasty, and honestly, like that was the most boring finals I've ever seen. Was in 04, bro.
Yeah, it was real. It was a real basketball person's final though.
It was, but I guess if you want to say it was the most boring shit I've ever watched on TV, even the ratings were bad, bro. The ratings were in the 20s off that.
No one wants to see San Antonio play Detroit. All right.
No one wants to see Detroit. Look, and people want to see San Antonio play basketball. No one wants to see.
The reason the Malice in the Palace could have been, but it isn't. One, it ushered in the conversation about the mental strain of what the NBA does to people. Secondly, it really taught fans like you really shouldn't be fighting pro athletes.
Especially basketball players. Do you not realize how big basketball players? Okay, hold up. Bronson, we have had this talk before with many people, especially women. They're like, you're tall. And we're like, not really. We're basketball players. We're actually midgets.
Yeah, I don't know what's...
I am 6'2", flat-footed, like without shoes. I'm like 6'3", 6'4", with shoes on. I'm a mid.
I've seen Al Harrington, and he's like 6'8", and I've seen him in
person. I played against Al Harrington at SMC during the Sunday runs. He said he said I was good enough to make it, but I just whatever. I don't care. That was when Mike was training me, and Mike was so pissed off at that coach for not picking me up. He was so angry. Mike was like, Mike. I told Mike. I hold on before you go. I told Mike I didn't make it. Mike looked at me and he was like, "What?"
Yeah, well. But no, the Malice in the Palace actually corrected a lot of things the NBA was overlooking. I'm really glad.
I'm kind of glad it happened. I'm kind of glad it happened.
There's a case for it being like top 10, but
I don't think it is. Not anymore. Not after not after that 30 for 30 came out about it.
And then they also did the whole feature on it where all the people involved really like kind of talked about it. And if you watch it, Daniel, you'll notice all the players basically were just like, it really wasn't that big of a deal until that happened.
Yeah, until
They were
homie.
all about to basically be separated, go back to their benches, and the game was going to pick it back up.
Yeah, and technicals, whatever. They would have had like one technical on Ron Artest, like one technical on Ben Wallace, whatever. Cool. But then you throw but then you throw a fucking drink at me, bro. I am whooping your fucking ass. I am doing it. Hey, bro, you have seen me go off and belligerent on a basketball court. Hey, I'm telling you right now, if we were playing a game and people were in the stands and someone threw a drink at me, Bronson, if you are not like attached,
I'm actually about to not do anything. I'm gonna go sit on the bench, take my shoes off, pack my shit, and I'll be like, I'm gonna see y'all in the parking lot.
I am whooping bro. You would have to like jaws a life me off somebody if someone threw a drink at my forehead, bro. I'm dead ass serious. I am beating someone's ass.
But I'm gonna come in.
That's a fade, bro. Like in real life, like that's a fade. Like you're gonna throw a drink at me, like like outside of any place. You throw a drink at me, bro. I'm fighting you. Like what in the say we go to a club, bro. Some guy throws his drink on me. I'm beating him with a bar stool. Like, there are certain things that you just don't do in society. And Russell Westbrook, even though, like, I give him shit all the time, he's right. You wouldn't say that shit to me in public. Don't hide behind your screen and say that shit to me. And he's talking about Skip Bayless. Like, don't disrespect me. Like, I deserve a modicum of respect. These basketball players deserve a modicum of respect. And Joy Taylor, who, commentates for sports, for Fox News, for Fox Sports, I almost said Fox News, for Fox Sports, said it perfectly. You are there to be entertained. You are not part of the entertainment. Buy your ticket, sit your ass down, enjoy the show, and stop trying to antagonize these athletes. Because I guarantee people like to antagonize Kyrie. Kyrie is a big motherfucker if you really want to get down onto it. Like, for the average person, Kyrie's not a small person. He looks small because he's surrounded by a bunch of 7-footers and people that are like 6'8" and above. Y'all need to, like, relax. So, I'm glad the Malice in the Palace happened because it ain't gonna happen ever again.
No, not.
Because there is precedent now. It's like, if you do this, we are liable to do this. You're getting your ass beat. Like you're just don't act up on that. For me, the number 2 thing, the most egregious thing, is Paul Pierce after his playing days. This man said
Paul Pierce. But you know why I don't want you to put that in your top 10 at all?
I have to.
You're gonna laugh at me?
I have to. You want to know why?
No.
One, he said he was better than Dwayne Wade.
Okay, that's besides the point.
No, that is the point.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't want you to put it in there. It's a waste of a spot. You know why?
Why?
Because he's a waste of a player, number 1. Number 2, Jalen Rose checked him about the D-Wade thing.
Dude,
Draymond Green checked him about the farewell tour. You don't gotta waste a spot on that.
Hey, yo, I love Jalen, bro. Jalen is great. You want to know why Jalen's great? Because he not only
actually broke it down.
No, he not only checked him, he checked Skip Bayless.
Yeah, it's like, get out of here, bro. Like,
he said, wait, didn't you average 1.4 points per game in your senior year of varsity? Why do you think you have why do you think your opinion on NBA basketball matters? Wait, didn't you play JV in your junior year?
Good Lord.
I was like, oh my god. Jalen, why are you going in on this man? Shit, I played JV in high school in freshman year, but damn.
That's because Jalen needed to let him know what it really was out there, bro.
And you know what? I wish they would let more NBA players actually go up against Skip, but I think Skip has told Skip would be like toward the smithereens. But I had to put Paul Pierce up there because, one, he's a Celtic, and he's the most obnoxious Celtic in my opinion.
Take him down. He's been checked thoroughly twice.
No, he needs to be.
Hold on. Not just checked thoroughly twice, checked thoroughly twice in front of millions of people.
But he needs but he needs to be checked a third time because the first thing that is the most egregious to me. Look, Celtics winning a championship hurts my heart. All right, period. You do it against the Lakers, hurts my heart like triple as much. But he literally walked around LA, the city that he grew up in, Inglewood, LA, and Hollywood. Everywhere he went, he carried around the MVP trophy. And the only reason I know that is because my uncle was doing business with his a firm, like a business firm that he was running, and the meeting that he walked into, he saw the NBA MVP, the Finals MVP trophy on the table, and he was like, "Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck does that belong to? Like, what? What's going on?" He's like, "Oh, Paul Pierce is here. He's carrying that around with him everywhere." My uncle said, "What a bitch! Like, how you from LA win a championship with the Celtics and strut around LA with the trophy?"
Well,
He's like, he literally said, if Kobe, I remember him saying this. Me and my dad were sitting down on the couch. My dad was sitting in the couch that he usually sits in, like we were sitting on the long couch. And my uncle said, if Kobe don't beat his fucking ass the next time he sees him on the court, I have lost respect for Kobe. And Kobe worked that motherfucker the next finals he saw him in. I'm so glad.
Yeah, well,
What the fuck was that?
it is what it is. Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
But fuck Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is definitely not top 10. Don't you ever say that you're better than the number 3 all-time shooting guard of all time. Like, what? Trifling. And then you get and then you lose your ESPN gig because you wanted to have hookers and strippers on your fucking Instagram live. You dummy.
All right. Well,
You dummy. Not top 10. Paul Pierce's farewell tour. Yo, LeBron's what LeBron did to the Celtics when Paul Pierce got his number retired. I love that. LeBron hates Paul Pierce so much. All right, and for number 1, we all know this. We all know where this is going. Number 1, it ain't even a Celtic. It actually belongs to a Utah Jazz who was a Laker. Karl Malone.
yeah, getting a 13-year-old pregnant is wild.
And not only getting a 13 pregnant is wild, but saying that but then ignoring it for like 17 years until a newspaper outlet called you out on it is even more wild.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Like, let that shit happen in today's age with social media. Boy, they would have ate his ass up. Like, ain't you a rapist? Don't you like little girls? I thought R. Kelly was bad.
R. Kelly is bad.
He's just as bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're not gonna.
We're not meant to meet. Yeah, we're.
We're not gonna park that like that. Yikes.
Like,
Boom.
bro, you got a 13-year-old pregnant, bro.
And he thought that was okay.
In college. While he was in college. He was a senior in college. Senior or whatever. He was in college. I don't know. Wait, did he make it to his senior year? Did he leave early? I don't know. I don't know. But it was in
college. Does it matter?
No.
She was 13.
No, it doesn't matter. No, fuck.
Let's see. Yeah, Karl Malone's is not a good person. So...
But for me, Karl Malone takes the cake on like the not top 10 as far as the NBA is concerned. Like that man is egregiously bad.
Let's see. Some other not top 10 moments in basketball history.
J.R. Smith.
Racism?
Oh, yeah. Duh. Speaking of which, we're gonna get to that later. That's a good prelude into what we're gonna talk about. We have to pay homage to an icon.
We'll get to Bill Russell next week.
Yeah, we have to pay homage to an icon next week because
R.I.P. Bill Russell.
Yeah. Although me and my dad have conflicting views. My dad was like, "Oh, when it came like to the Celtics, like you had to ignore Bill Russell because of what he went through." I said, "No, he won 11 championships with the Celtics. No."
Yeah, but it's just like it's kind of like winning a bunch of. I don't feel like saying that, but let's just put it out there. It's kind of like winning a bunch of I'm not going to use the actual term, but it's like winning a bunch of slave fights for your slave master. It's the same thing. To be honest, like that's why you got that look on your face. That's essentially what that was. And by the way, whilst we're on that topic, just for a quick second, for everybody's review and history learning purposes, Bill Russell won all them titles for Boston, and he still couldn't walk in the front door of establishments.
Nope.
So I just want y'all to understand that.
He could
what he was going through out there.
He couldn't even stay in the same hotels that his teammates were in.
So
that tells you a lot.
We'll dive into that a little bit more
Later, probably next week.
We got more time to do it. Also not top 10. Boston's racism. That's horrible, Bronson.
No, it's
but
not.
Hey, Chase. No, but y'all gonna own that because according to some Warriors players, y'all ain't changed. So,
True.
yikes. So
y'all need help.
Also not top 10. The ending of Andrew Bynum's career. When it got good.
I mean, here's the thing.
When it got good.
Hold on. Here's the thing. Andrew Bynum didn't even like basketball. Like it's known. And my thing is with him, it's like you don't like basketball, but you're built as basketball.
Did he really not like basketball, or was it?
Like,
hear me out on this.
Like,
did he really not like basketball, or was it the constantly getting hurt and not being able to recover?
I heard he just.
I really think that's what it really was.
I heard from one of my friends who had a class with him at SMC say that he actually just does not like the game of basketball. The only reason he played it was because he was tall. He was tall for his he was extremely tall for when he started. He was like 6'1" at the age of like 13 or something like that, and he just kept on growing. He never really liked it. He just knew like his parents were just like, oh, like you should just play basketball. You could be really good at it. He never liked it, and he just made a lot of money. And you could tell by the way, like, his antics after he left LA, you know, like, you're doing stupid stuff like tearing both your ACLs while bowling.
First off, I just want to point this out. He got those injuries to his knees in LA. They were both pretty significant.
Yeah, but then he re-injured them. Like, he tore...
Yeah, but this is my thing.
Oh, no, he tore his Achilles. That's right. It wasn't his ACL. It was his Achilles.
My point with him is he wasn't walking around getting hurt on purpose. And bowling is kind of mundane in the sense that, like, Chase, if you came up and told me, hey, bro, like, I sprained an ankle bowling, I'd be like, Chase, what the hell? What were you even doing in there to be doing all of that? So, like, I wouldn't get on him about the antics of the getting hurt. I really think part of it really was like, and he may not want to talk about it because obviously guys come back from pretty serious and devastating injuries all the time. They may not be the same, but like, you know, they come back. But, you know, with modern medicine, I think it's more appropriate to come back from a would-be career ending at an earlier point in the game. I really just think he had so many injuries so successively that it was just kind of like, why am I doing this? Like, at a certain point, you're just like, as soon as I go back out here, I'm going to hurt something again. We're going to be right back up in this house doing 5-pound weights to rehab my toe. All right? Like, I'm just saying, like, that has to wear you out. And I really think with Andrew, there was so many of them, like, kind of like you've heard, like, Clay and them talk about coming back from major injuries. It's just kind of like, it's a grind. It's slow. Some days are better than others. Some days are terrible. You don't conceptualize being able to do things again, and you have to like get through that. And I just don't think Andrew was able to. Like, I think he's just like the flip side of injury recovery, where there's just so many that you mentally can't tough it out, and then eventually it's just kind of like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I made my money, I'm done.
I get that, but at the same time, it's like, you know.
Oh, I got two good ones.
All right, last two.
Shake's gonna die out on me.
Last two.
One is not disrespectful because it was serious, and like I'm glad he's okay.
Which one?
Jay Williams.
Oh, yo.
Not top 10. Very much not top 10.
people only know Jay Will now for like tearing fucking tearing everybody up. Now he tore Skip Bayless up, he tore Stephen A up, he torn everybody up. But Jay
Will was nice.
Jay Will was so good, and his story about Kobe is so like, it's like
Jay Will was
it's
actually like prototype one of a Derrick Rose.
yeah,
50,
and he could shoot,
like well, actually, he wasn't the same athlete, but he could sneakily dunk on you,
and he could
he was shifty.
and he could shoot.
Yeah, he could shoot.
shoot.
He was prototype one of like that Derrick Rose uber athlete point guard type.
He was good. He was so good, and
Yeah,
but
he was nice.
he just couldn't stay off. He just couldn't stay off a motorcycle, and that's what fucked him up.
Bad accident.
Very bad. I'm glad he's okay now, but
And not top 10. This one pains me. This one really does pain me because like he's one of my like personal favorite players for a couple of moments he had in the league. Drazen Petrovic's car accident in Serbia. Not top 10. So not top 10. For everybody that doesn't know who Drazen is, Drazen basically told Michael Jordan he weren't shit and then dropped 60 on his head.
Gave Michael Jordan
At the height of Mike, like in Mike's prime, gave him like 60.
in 96.
And basically told Mike, like, you ain't nobody, bro.
I'm just as good. And he was like 3 inches shorter than Mike. Wasn't like Drazen like 6'3" or
No,
something?
Drazen's actually big, dog.
He was?
Drazen is actually a lot bigger than you think he was.
Really? How big was
No,
wait,
Drazen's
Drazen?
not small, my dude.
No.
Drazen, look, I'm going to pull this up because I think it would shock you. Because then I think when you hear it, you're like, no way was the shooting touch that nice.
He was 6'5". Oh my god. Wow.
Drazen, bruh.
Oh yeah, it wasn't 96.
6'5".
No, it was in 91. Oh my god.
Do you realize what kind of Jordan he dropped 60 on? In 91? Jordan in 91 when he was still like real athletic and springy?
Oh no.
That's asinine.
He died at 28, bro. That's so sad.
28. Yeah.
Shit, bro.
But if y'all don't know who Drazen Petrovic is, go watch some tape. That's all I got to tell you.
Drazen was so nice, bro.
Boy was dumb nice. He averaged 22.3 on 51. Hold on, Chase. Don't piss you off because we don't really talk about Johnson's stats. 1991, Drazen averaged 21 a game on 51% shooting.
Oh, I'm looking at this right now. Jesus Christ. And he was a 40% shooter from the 3-point line. Jesus Christ.
But I'm telling you, B, Drazen was just... He only played 5 years.
He was only alive for 5 years in the NBA. Sad. So fucking
He hit his stride in 1990.
And then he got to the Nets. Yep. Fucking sad, bro. That's a sad. That's
His last year in the league, played 70 games, averaged 38 minutes, 22.3 points a game, 52% shooting from the field.
45 from 3. Jesus Christ.
My boy,
He was
my
bro.
boy
He was on.
was-
He was on his way to being a 30-point scorer. Like regardless.
my boy had the strap.
Bro, could you, drop it? If we extend
If you
that,
projected out, Drazen's
gonna-
shooting splits would have looked like Kevin Durant's, except Drazen 6'5", not 7 feet.
he was a 6'6" Curry, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? For his career average, he averaged 43%.
Reggie Miller has openly said that Drazen was a better shooter than him.
I mean, the percentages say that too. What the fuck you mean?
Boy, y'all thought, nah.
Drazen was nuts.
That's why I said he's a personal favorite player of mine. Chase knows this. I just don't talk about it much.
It's because there's not much.
Drazen is
there isn't a lot to talk about him. There isn't in the fact that he only played until like his untimely death at 28. But there is because there were like that's probably one of the biggest like what if things Like, what if Ja?
He's on my biggest what if,
Like him and Len Bias and like Derrick Rose. Like, what if they didn't? Like, what if what happened to him didn't happen?
Derrick Rose, low key, not a what if, because we all knew what was coming. We all knew what was coming a couple years after that. He got hurt. Man got an MVP, and by the way, at what could possibly be considered the part of at least the start of the height of LeBron's prime, Derrick Rose could play him toe to toe in a series. Like, he may not put up the same numbers, he had the same impact, like, for his team.
The only reason that the Bulls couldn't get over the Cavs is because
They didn't have the next guy.
They didn't have
it was really only D Rose and then like Kirk Heinrich and
Kirk Heinrich was nasty. Bro.
a really young Jimmy Butler.
Okay,
Taj
okay.
Gibson.
So hold on, because I know there's one of my friends that's gonna be watching this. She loves Jimmy Butler as a player. But
It was like Jimmy Butler's like
if Jimmy Butler
maybe for like 1, 2, or 3, maybe his like first 4 years in the league before he got very like.
Bro, if Jimmy Butler now, if you put Jimmy Butler now on that Bulls team,
Yeah, they would have ran that Eastern Conference for a good 5 or 6 years. They would have had to blow it up because everybody would have had to get paid. But
or Jimmy would just been like, I'm cool making 23. Everybody get paid.
Like Jimmy wasn't Jimmy.
Had Jimmy been Jimmy, bro, oh my god, like the Cavs versus the Bulls, I would have looked forward to that every year. I'd have been like, oh, this is gonna be a dog fight.
So
oh no, that was against the Heat, and that was against the Heat. It would have been the Heat and them, Heat, the Cavs, and Heat side. It was like whatever team LeBron was on versus the Bulls. That would have been crazy, bro. Oh.
Yeah, this is back when Jimmy Butler was probably like a 3-and-D guy. It was part of the reason Jimmy became an alpha player is because Derrick Rose got hurt.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy was like putting in this work, and you kind of saw it coming. Like Jimmy becoming that guy because he kind of went from like 7 points to like 16. Then he was like at 22.
Yeah.
And like by the time he left the Bulls, he was doing like 26.
Which is
and like was a complete clamp on the other end.
It still is.
Like so.
All right, so my dad pondered this question to me the other day because apparently it came up because Kobe's birthday's coming up. It came up on ESPN. He asked me, who was better, number 8 Kobe or number 24 Kobe?
They're actually equally statistically almost.
Equal. I'm just talking about but who was the better basketball player? And I told him,
24.
I told him, 24 was a better basketball player.
24 is a better basketball player, but they're statistically equal.
Yes, but number 8 was a better athlete.
Yeah.
It's crazy how similar. Like those, because he's played 10. Like if you took Kobe Bryant at number 8 as number 8, that's a Hall of Fame player. You take Kobe Bryant as number 24, that's a Hall of Fame player. Like all his statistics, like period. Like,
but that's what I said. Like people don't actually realize this when they talk about this topic. 24 and 8 are actually statistically
the same.
Dead ass the same player.
And
they just got it done differently.
Yeah, because 8 Kobe, Froby. Yo, I think number 8 Kobe, if you put him in today's league, like there is nobody guarding him. Who's guarding number 8 Kobe now?
24 Kobe was the master of his craft.
And number 8 Kobe.
He's a better basketball player.
And number 8 Kobe was just, who the fuck's stopping him, bro?
Number 8 Kobe was a different animal.
I think number 24 Kobe struck more fear into the hearts of like his surrounding players more than number 8 did. Number 24.
A lot of cats who played number 24 didn't play number 8. A lot of cats who played 24 grew up watching number 8.
They didn't know.
Different scenario.
Like AI talks about all the time. Like Kobe Bryant was like, and you know what's crazy? People that played with Kobe, like Shaq, AI, they're like, why is Kobe? It's crazy to me. Kobe Bryant has to be one of the most disrespected superstars of all time.
Disrespected in his death because I feel like when he was alive, everybody thought he was top 10. And when he passed away,
Bro,
everybody was like,
top 10.
"Wait a
Bro,
minute."
top 10. Boy, they were talking about him being Michael. Like there was an actual conversation. It was like,
it's like he passed away, and then everybody was like, "Man, Kobe's like number 15." Wait, what? Time out. Wait a minute.
And
I need all sorts of explanations.
First off, Kobe Bryant. If you put Kobe Bryant was better than Bird, he's better than Tim Duncan. He proved in the playoffs. All right.
I'm not getting into it with you about Tim and Kobe.
We've talked about that multiple times. He's better than LeBron.
The only person who has a good argument against you about it. I just don't want to get into it because
it's gonna take forever.
Quite honestly, if you don't watch basketball enough, you wouldn't understand it anyway.
Yeah, and Bronson has seen me tear people's like whole entire argument about that apart.
They just don't. Look, they don't have the right things to make the argument. Okay,
yeah. And I look at them and I'm like, no.
That's why Chase. This is where the respect in this argument comes for everybody that doesn't know Chase and my like basketball talk. I say I don't want to touch it with Chase because it's really lengthy, and Chase doesn't get into it with me about it because he knows I'm the only person who's ever made the right case.
Hey,
that's
only,
it.
Only.
That's where we're at with that.
Only, and it's crazy to me. Like, you know, when Kobe retired, they were talking about Kobe number 2 all time. They were literally saying that Kobe number 2 all time.
Like now Kobe's like borderline top 10 for people. That's crazy.
I look at and you know what? I look at Skip Bayless's on. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I look at Shannon Sharp's list. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I look at that stupid Mag Dog Russo. I'm like, hey, get your I'm like, get your I haven't seen basketball since 1979 head ass the hell out of here. Piss me off.
Mag Dog Russo's entire list is almost the entire thing is null and void because it has players on it from pre-85, and I just can't get with that right now. You knew I was gonna sneak that bad boy in there.
Yeah, I did.
The pre-85 argument is also shared by like.
But I look at but even players like JJ Redick are like, y'all are stupid. What is wrong with you, Kobe?
I don't listen to analysts' top 10s because like there's a couple reasons. One, it's a lot of old guard. Two, it's a lot of Jordan heads. So like Jordan's number 1 on there, and quite honestly, the best basketball player ever to touch the hardwood is clearly Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I can give you Kareem before I give you LeBron as number 2 or number 1. Shit.
Look, I think as this old guard in the media kind of like flows out, eventually.
Thank God. I think
the top 10 will start to look a little different.
I think Stephen A. is the last of the old guard, to be honest. But the crazy thing about
his old guard.
No, I said he's the last of it.
Oh yeah, but like Stephen A. is a lot more modern than.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That was gonna be my point. Stephen A. may be the last of it, but he's a lot more liberal and more modern.
But he also keeps up with things. Like
exactly.
He doesn't
exactly.
Like Skip is
in his ways.
MJ till I die at number 1. I'm like, that's cool, and like I get it, but like Kareem is clearly.
I'm gonna say this right now. Skip Bayless is gonna blow his knee out trying to do that damn pose with them Jordans on, bro.
Look, Kareem. The whole reason I said Kareem is the best basketball player ever to play.
There was so much dumb.
Outside of the fact that Kareem statistically is like one of the greatest players ever. I mean, in almost every category.
Let's run it down. Let's run it down again. Points, blocks, and fucking rebounds.
Kareem won championships at every level in his career.
In fact, there was like a 7 or 8 year career where Kareem didn't lose. As a basketball player, like high school to college.
There's points where Kareem just didn't lose a game.
At all.
It's just like
wait, hold up. Well, I'm gonna look it up. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar college record. I think he lost like 2 games.
That's
Hold on.
All you need to know is Kareem beat a national championship team.
Listen to this. Listen to this, bro. Listen to this. In the 3 seasons that he played
And for all you that don't need to know this, back in the day in college when you were a freshman, you didn't play on
You didn't play on any
like
team.
the varsity team.
You didn't.
Which at the time would be like
Like what
the
you see on
varsity
TV.
team is what you guys know today as a college's team.
Yeah, yeah. So in the 3 years that he played, Bronson, are you ready for this? Do you want to take a stab at how many games he won?
Going to go 100, and I forgot how long the season
30.
was.
There were 30 games. 30 games.
30 games
Max.
a year?
30 games max. That includes the tournament.
That includes the tournament?
Mhm.
For 3 years?
Mhm.
He's got to be like 88-2, 87 and 88-2.
Exactly 88-2. He
I was
lost.
say 87-3. Couldn't think of the third one, but if you add in his JV career,
So it's so insane, bro. He
lost 2 games.
He lost 2 games. They went 29.
I also want to let you guys know that he won 4 NCAA titles because he beat John Wooden's national title team as a freshman in practice.
They made rules up about him.
Dominated.
They made rules up
They
about
said
him.
he dominated. He dominated the national title team from his freshman year.
Hold on, I want everybody to see this. I
practice.
want everybody to see this.
Dog him out.
Everybody thinks I'm lying. What was the Los Angeles record in college? UCLA went 88-2 in the 3 seasons Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played for the Bruins. Undefeated in 67, lost one the next year, but still won the championship, and then lost the next year. Then lost one the next year.
What, the championship?
No, they won. No, I think I think he won. No, he won 3 championships. I believe. That's my dad. I believe he won 3 championships. That's insane, though.
Kareem is literally insane.
But like,
Kareem
it just cracks me
As I
up.
put it, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did things Michael Jordan would never touch, and he's like seen as one of the winningest players in basketball history. Which at the pro level I can understand, but like Kareem
At all levels, Kareem
Chase
Abdul-Jabbar.
laughs at me when I say this. As
I'm
a
not.
basketball player, Kareem is him.
Yeah, he is. I'm not laughing at
Like,
that.
that's
Bro, what? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Los Angeles?
Look, the only person
number
who
30,
can-
number 33 for the Lakers?
I want to let you guys know that the only person who's going to get close to beating any of Kareem's stuff statistically is LeBron James. And LeBron's going to have played more than 20 years to get it done.
I mean, I think Kareem played 21 seasons or something like that.
I'm just saying.
Like Kareem played a long time. I think LeBron's probably going to play like 2 more seasons more than Kareem. Probably just 2.
So
And Kareem only took and made 1 3-pointer in his whole career. So just saying.
just a thought.
But to the topic.
Like Kareem
but
shot that 3 just to show he could.
no, it was a buzzer beater. Like the clock was winding down. I seen the play.
I was gonna say, is it because he could? Did
No,
he
no.
shoot it to show that he could?
He shot it to beat the 24-second clock. But to get back on topic, like it's crazy to me that people forget just how good Kobe was. This guy was, who was it? Ryan Hollins was arguing with Shaq. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bypass. He's like, you're not gonna talk about Kobe being as good than one of the greatest, like the greatest player. He's like, I'm gonna bypass Kobe, and Shaq was like, what? Excuse me. He's like, didn't you average like? Didn't you average like?
Ryan Hollins is not representative of the
Bro.
intelligence of Pasadena as a city because he did go to Muir High School down the street.
Did he really?
I'm not gonna claim that right now because that's wild as shit. I think Ryan should have more respect for Kobe, given that Kobe beat Ryan's ass when he played for the Clippers.
Consistently.
That's
That's probably why he's that's
like,
probably
I'm
why.
mad that you didn't let me win games, Daddy.
But that's probably why he's salty though. But like, bro, you're gonna talk about Kobe Bryant. Like, had Kobe not got hurt, he was on pace to actually pass Kareem in points.
Now, granted, he was gonna have to do like 25 a game for the rest of his career.
But is he
Mind
not?
you, LeBron's got to do like 15.
But was Kobe Bryant not worth 25 points the minute he stepped on the floor?
I mean, after the Achilles injury, nah.
I'm barring injury.
Like barring those injuries down the stretch,
Yeah.
I actually, I probably could guess like
Kobe was
Chase
hated
hated me
predicting.
when I said this. Chase hated me when I said this, but I'm gonna stick to my guns. The Lakers weren't gonna win another title.
Fine. I was fine. with
Kobe
that.
was dead ass. Kobe was dead ass, probably gonna average roughly 27 till he retired. At that rate, they were never going to win another title, though.
And I was fine with that because Kobe already got the 2 rings that mattered.
Chase was like, "Not another one. I'm hurt." I'm like,
I was hurt, but looking back on it, it's fine.
Looking back on it, the Warriors coming because they were coming when Kobe got hurt.
Yep.
Not the Clippers. But like the talent that was coming out of the West, he probably would have never won another one.
That's fine.
But he would have been doing like 27, 28, and then probably, as he wound down, I'm gonna guess probably
I'm gonna say this: had he not got hurt, he would have played 2 more seasons.
But he needed more than 2.
No, well, no, not to beat Kareem. No, he only needed 2 seasons.
He's not only going to play 2 seasons though. So
no, no. I'm saying after he got hurt. I'm saying after he got hurt, he didn't play another full season. After he got hurt, he didn't play another full.
No way.
No, he didn't play. No, he just did not play another full season. Had he not,
I'm saying there's no way he was going to. Like,
oh no, he wasn't gonna play.
Different things were given out on his body that I was just like,
it's getting time.
Up.
Yeah, it's getting to time. His shoulder was getting fucked up.
It was the Achilles, the shoulder, the knee.
The knee he was constantly hurt. Like he had to get that drained every year, so that's fine. He was dealing with it, and he got the platelet thing, so he was getting that like every year. So he was just dealing with it. But I'm just saying, like Kobe could have played till he was 40, and he would have been like, I don't see where these people get off saying that Kobe Bryant is like outside the top 10. Or
I don't even realize Kobe shortchanged you as a passer. For years.
He did, and he still averaged 6 assists a game.
By the way, that's Chase's dad's entire gripe with Kobe's career.
That's it.
He feels like Kobe should have been a better passer. I'm like, Kobe's one of the best passers we've seen, just not statistically, because there are points in Kobe's career where the Lakers sucked so bad that if Kobe didn't get 30, there was not a chance for them to win a game. And, I mean, they still did, 30, 35 that year?
No, they got no. 42 and 40.
Missed the playoffs at 42 and 40 though.
Oh wait, missed the playoffs?
They missed the playoffs 1 year in his career.
That's because he was hurt. The fuck?
No, before he got hurt. That was the first time because when we
that's when he had Ruben Patterson on his fucking team, right?
Ew, Ruben Patterson, disgusting.
That's when that.
We don't talk about that.
No, that was the year he averaged 28.
304. 304, they missed the playoffs.
No, they didn't.
The year Shaq left was the year they missed it, and he made it the next year. That's when he went off.
Yeah.
And started blowing up Phoenix. Raja Bell, get this work.
Raja Bell literally punched him in the throat, and he laughed it off. Hold on, bro. I want everybody to realize Raja Bell, in the middle of a basketball game, in the middle of Kobe Bryant shooting a jumper, Raja Bell punched him in the throat, and he swished it, looked at Raja, laughed because he knew Raja was gone, and then continued to beat the fuck out the Suns.
I don't know what Raja was doing with that one.
Raja hated Kobe, bro. You know what's crazy? Kobe called Raja. There's a story that Kobe called Raja to get him on the Lakers after his Suns run, and Raja just hung up the phone.
Raja wasn't doing it, bro.
Like, it's crazy to me because
bad, but I respect Raja for that because, if that's the man you get up and go to war with four games out the year, and then you got to play him in the playoffs. If that's the dude you circle that calendar game, and you're like, I'm waking up for this. If I'm gonna wake up for anything, I'm gonna wake up for this. I'm playing with him either.
I mean, but then again, Matt Barnes came. And him and Kobe.
Matt Barnes was different. Matt Barnes is a whole different kind of crazy from Raja.
Raja literally punched Kobe in the throat. What the fuck is wrong with my camera?
That's how you know somebody's not gonna come play with you. He hit you in the throat. It's not gonna happen.
And Kobe laughed at him.
Yeah.
He said, hey, gotcha, bitch. I was like, ooh, Kobe is savage, bro. Oh, I remember watching it as a kid. I was like, damn, Kobe's cold for that. Kobe got blood trickling down out of his nose and his mouth, and this motherfucker just laughing at him. I'm like, yo, Kobe different. I'm looking at people, bro. It irritates me. It really does irritate me because I literally Kobe was like who said it? Who said it? Like, I forgot who said it, but they were like, y'all had Mike, we had Kobe. Like, we wanted to be like Kobe. I think it was DeMar DeRozan that said that.
Yeah, well,
I think it was DeMar. DeMar was like,
he still wants to be like Mike in his mind. It'll just never happen.
I mean, true, but he never got to. He as he said, I didn't get to see Mike play like that. I didn't see Mike in his heyday like that. I was a kid. Like, I saw Kobe play. And Scotty Barnes is hilarious. They were like, who's your favorite player? LeBron? He's like, no, Kobe. The fuck? What? I didn't watch. I didn't want to be like LeBron. I wanted to be like Kobe.
The kids whose favorite player is LeBron are coming up like right now.
Yeah. Well, Scotty Barnes is like, bro, what?
Yeah, no, but like,
It's so crazy. Scotty's gonna be like a minority in that regard. His whole
that is more like the end of an era of people who grew up with Kobe.
yeah.
Most people are gonna like LeBron.
Yeah. Scotty Barnes
No
turned.
problem.
I think
No problem with that, though.
Scotty Barnes might emulate Kobe just because. I wanted to do a would you rather, but Khalil's not here.
That's E. Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Oh, here was a question that was brought up to me recently. We talked about it a little bit, like personally. What if LeBron was not drafted by the Cavaliers?
What if LeBron was not drafted by the Cavaliers?
Yeah.
Where was he going to go?
So, someone, I forgot who I was talking to. Someone said, because apparently the Cavaliers had two players on their mind, but they obviously went with LeBron. But they had Carmelo on the radar as well.
Well, if you want my honest opinion,
So,
and you swapped him out,
so hold on.
LeBron might actually have won a title
No.
in his first 3 years in Denver.
So no. Here's the thing. This person said, if Carmelo gets drafted, they said if Carmelo had got drafted by the Cavaliers, that Detroit was taking LeBron. Like, that was the scuttlebutt. So, what was
Wait a minute. No, because Darko Millet
was number two. Darko was number 2.
Ew.
Darko-
Ew.
Darko-
That's got to go top 10 on the not top 10. Darko fucking Milicic. All right, so
Darko got a ring before LeBron did.
what did Darko do for that?
He just showed up. The fuck.
Um,
They got Rasheed Wallace. That's what won them the championship. And the Lakers fucking fumbling the bag.
Karl Malone. So
Karl Malone.
you mean to tell me LeBron goes to the Pistons?
Bro, what?
This is have like 10
Hey,
championships.
Bro,
right now, dog.
no. The Pistons have 3 more, bro. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
vendetta.
they would have had 10. He would have literally extended the careers of everybody on the Pistons.
Look here, and I said,
Chauncey,
and I looked at
Tayshaun Prince.
I look at the championship.
Bruh,
I look at
they would've been
the championships that were won between then.
flat out.
Flat out, I'm gonna say right now, the Pistons were not beating the Heat with Shaq.
That's you're wilding.
No, I'm not.
You definitely wild.
No,
You know why you're wilding?
No, I'm not.
You know why? You know why? Because first off, the Heat with Shaq was D Wade's team.
Yeah, I know that.
We're not gonna. That's number one, and number two, the combined ridiculous. We're gonna say it because it is the combined ridiculous athleticism of a one rookie LeBron James. Chase.
Could you imagine LeBron James with Chauncey Billups
LeBron. Wait a minute, dog. It's not even that.
and Tayshaun Prince?
You mean to tell me you're gonna put what is possibly the game's he could stand to be the game's greatest player ever? Look, you're gonna laugh when I said you gonna put this man on one of the generation's best teams? Are you shitting? Wait, no. I'm not even gonna allow you to fucking gaslight me
I'm saying.
with this Heat team. No, hell no.
I'm going to.
Everybody knows if LeBron goes to that Detroit team, I'm not even gonna let you gaslight me with Shaq on the Heat. You're gonna laugh at me when I say this. If LeBron goes to that Detroit team, that Detroit team, you know the one with Ben Wallace who really didn't give a shit about banging with Shaq. Timeout.
But Ben
You
Wallace,
mean to tell me?
but they.
You
but,
mean to tell me?
but I don't think
LeBron James is gonna go over there, with a real point guard, real wings. You know, a team.
Hey, look. I'm saying.
Time out, B.
Hey, stop. Shoot, hold on. The reason I say that is because unfortunately, the year that Miami went to the championship, I think Ben Wallace was hurt, and I think Tayshaun was hurt. I don't think that even with LeBron, I don't think that they could contend with the
Shaq
team.
is fouling out, Chase.
Against who? Shaq is fouling.
LeBron? Hey, bro, look.
Shaq is fouling everybody
good.
else.
Shaq is good.
No. Shaq is fouling everyone out on that team without Ben Wallace. What?
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 Shaq is gonna foul out.
What? And
Shaq is dead ass gonna foul out.
they lost Rasheed.
Like, I love Shaq, but Shaq is gonna foul out, trying to make sure LeBron doesn't go to the cup. He's going to foul out.
I don't know.
No, he is.
I feel
He's gonna foul out because
hold on, let me see. Hold on.
all he gonna be doing is knocking LeBron out the air. It ain't like LeBron can't absorb punishment. He came in the league big as a motherfucker.
Hold on. I'm gonna see who that might be.
LeBron was as big as Carmelo coming in, and Carmelo had been a year of a college weightlifting program in Syracuse.
And they had Alonzo Mourning. Hold up. They had a young Udonis Haslem. Oh, bro. No, bro.
James wasn't doing shit with LeBron.
James Posey. Back then. Antoine Walker. Back then.
Antoine was a shell of himself in Miami. Don't play.
No, he was. He was only in year 9.
That's not Antoine Walker, the Boston Celtic.
Let's see.
Because the Boston Celtics was Antoine's team. By the time Antoine went to Miami, his knees were shot.
We're not even going to talk about Gary Payton because Gary Payton was a shell of himself. Anyways,
so was Antoine. I'll give you James Posey though, because that was a lot younger in his career.
they had Jason Williams at the point guard as a backup. That's not bad. Damn.
No, it's not a bad. It wasn't a bad squad. I'm just saying, not that Detroit team.
Hold on. Regular season. Let me see. Per 36. I have to see who the fuck did they play? 2006. Fine. Playoffs.
Because Miami won in 06.
Yeah, I know.
Shaq had been there for 2 years.
2. Yeah.
Because Shaq left in 04.
Let's see. Hold on. Okay, they beat the Pistons in the conference finals.
What was the series?
Let me see. I have to see playoffs. Wait. Go away.
If it was by a game, then you're tripping. It has to be like you got to give me like a 4-1, 4-2.
It was it was 4-2.
Okay.
Let me see.
Here's something to look at though. I think.
Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna look at it real quick. My Detroit.
Are Tayshaun and Ben Wallace's injuries usage injuries, or are they like severe?
No, they this might not have been that year. It might have been the next year. I know Ben Wallace was hurt the next year. All right, cool. They had
the year that they draft LeBron.
Okay, so they have. Oh yeah, definitely. No. They win the title that they won.
3-4, Detroit wins that title anyway.
Yeah. That's regardless because the Lakers.
That's gone.
Look, the only way Detroit does not win that title is that the Lakers don't fucking fall apart and like implode from within their fucking locker room.
I think if they had drafted LeBron in that 03 and then played that 03-04 season, I think that's less of a series. Really, I know that sounds fucked up. But the Lakers imploding, and I'm not talking about from Karl Malone and Gary Payton's standpoint, just like the beef between Shaq and Kobe, they were never going to win that finals. So they're winning. The Detroit's going to win 03-04, right?
Yeah, they're winning.
Shaq's getting shipped to Miami.
They might beat the Spurs.
They're going to beat the Spurs.
They might beat the Spurs.
The reason I'm saying that is because I think
it was a 7-game
when
series.
they lost to the Spurs, they were short that other guy.
Yeah.
And LeBron would have been that other guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I say they might beat the Spurs. Like it's probably like an 89% possibility that they beat the Spurs.
I'm going. They're going to beat the Spurs 4-2.
4-2. Yeah, I would say the same thing. That's fine.
When they get to that 05-06 Miami team,
they might be. Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest because the way that me and this person were talking, I forgot. It was my homie Anthony. I know you don't know Anthony. This is before I met you.
No.
I was talking to him and I said the only reason I see that they lose to the Heat is because they're fatigued. They gone to the finals 2 straight years. It's really hard to fucking three-peat. And LeBron has.
I'm gonna say this though,
and the team is older.
And you're gonna crack up when I say this, because this is gonna be some bullshit. I can already see this because this is a thought that I'm having now. LeBron has a jump shot if he plays in that Detroit team.
Oh yes.
Hey,
Oh
I don't give a
yes.
shit what nobody says. I don't give a shit when nobody says LeBron is gonna be shooting like 38% from 3,
I mean,
and he's gonna be nasty in the mid range. Boy, I'm telling you right now, that Heat team is not doing shit to them. Because LeBron gonna be doing that bullshit where he was young and he didn't care, and my man was off the glass. And while Shaq is, and you know this was Shaq at this point, you and I laugh talking about it. LeBron is gonna go up on this glass, grab this board, and he is going to sprint with that whatever his like baseline to baseline time was stupid. So he's gonna sprint off the rebound. My boy is going to bang on one end and then come back and do it again. And he was only going to be like 22, so he can do this
but here's the thing.
all game.
But here's the thing about that. Like,
Shaq is going to have to sit just to catch wind.
don't disrespect Shaq like that. Like he wasn't a fucking athlete, bro.
Yes, I'm not. But you and I both watched Shaq at the end of this career.
And they were holding.
Which-
And hold up, they weren't holding Dwayne Wade. That man averaged.
Oh.
And
no.
Shaq averaged. Hold on, I'm looking at the averages. Shaq averaged 22 and 11 against them,
All right, but I'm also putting this into play.
and 2.5 blocks.
LeBron is probably a better rebounder than most of that Detroit Pistons team, like as a singularity. So he's getting some of these boards. I'm going to give Shaq his 10. I think LeBron is going to get some of these rebounds.
Okay,
Purely on athleticism.
and
That
Dwayne
stupid bounce
and
that he came in the league with.
and Dwayne Wade was obscene. 27, 5 and 5 and 6.
He's obscene. He's obscene.
Like,
LeBron is more obscene.
hold on, how many turnovers do you have? Hold on, he had 90 turnovers that whole 6-game series. That's not
That's
bad.
a lot.
That's a. Oh no, that's a
90
team. Oh no, 90 turnovers is a team. I'm tripping.
I was gonna say if D Wade had as a singular had 90 turnovers in the series, Chase is horrible.
I'm tripping.
I was about to say, oh my God, Chase, Jesus, man.
How many assists did he have? I'm looking at 20. Oh, he was 1-to-1 for assists to turnover. That's fine.
It's not bad.
That's fine. It was 33 to 28. That's fine. He shot 80% from free throw. He took very little threes. Yeah, he took like.
D Wade wasn't really a jump
three-
shooter.
Yeah, he wasn't a jump
at that
shooter.
point in his career.
But he was banging with Shaq, bro. He had a 62% field goal percentage. Jesus fucking Christ.
But here's where I contend. Detroit was older.
Yeah, that's what
Sans
I'm,
LeBron.
and no, but I'm just saying, like, that team minus LeBron would have been tired. I don't think LeBron is young enough or like good enough at that point to drag
But
them.
we're also LeBron was probably good enough at that point to drag anybody.
But not like that.
By the time we got to 06, he was literally about to get on this year where he drags the Cavs through the East, past Detroit and Boston, to go play the Spurs, who waxed that ass.
They waxed
because they're the Spurs.
That was like
Timmy D in his prime, and he had Manu and
so I'm gonna say
Tony.
so I'm gonna say this right now. If LeBron gets drafted by the Pistons,
You
they-
got to account for LeBron's development in that Piston system, which was completely different from the Cavs system.
okay, hold on.
I should say this.
Hold on.
The Cavs lack thereof of a system.
Hold on. Let me get through this. They win 03-04. They win 04-05. Okay? They go back to back. They lose 05-06. They beat the fuck out the Spurs the next time they see them.
I contend that in the Pistons organization,
But here's the problem. Here's the caveat to that. With the formation, because of that, I still think that the Celtics still get Kevin Garnett and they still get Ray Allen.
but I also will say this: I don't think
I still think that even with them, I don't see the Celtics
I'm touching
beating.
LeBron, dog.
I don't see.
And I'm only saying
No.
that they're not touching LeBron
No,
because
they
playing for that Pistons team
makes him deadly.
makes LeBron a shooter
Yeah, it makes him
as well as the athlete. And I don't think there's anything. Well, I said this. I've always said this. If LeBron early in his career could shoot like even 37% from three, like consistently, there's nothing you can do with him.
But
'Cause,
does the 07-08 team beat the Lakers? That Lakers team.
The Pistons?
Yeah, with LeBron, because you have to remember.
LeBron and Kobe?
Yeah.
That's a LeBron and Kobe, and LeBron's going to be...
Hold on.
LeBron is easily 1A best player in the league at this point.
Hold on, but you have to think about it. That's... We're talking like 4 years after LeBron gets... 4 or 5 years after LeBron gets, gets that team. Chauncey Billups is starting to... At that point, I remember seeing Chauncey slowing down. Chauncey was slowing down because LeBron ran through that Detroit team.
Yeah, but I don't think that didn't really have anything to do with Chauncey slowing down.
I'm saying like Chauncey was the younger of that team, and he was starting to slow down.
He ran through that Detroit team because Tayshaun Prince was older. And
I was about to say that Tayshaun Prince was getting old. Rip Hamilton was getting old. Ben Wallace was damn near at the twilight of his career.
We're gonna have a real funny.
Oh, Rasheed Wallace wasn't on the Pistons team at that time.
Although, you know what, I might say that Rasheed stays. I think Rasheed would stay if LeBron stayed because Rasheed. Hey, you and I both know Rasheed is eating off LeBron at that point. Rasheed's nice. Looking real scary at this point.
But we're taking into that factor. I think the Lakers avenge their Detroit loss if that's the case. I think Kobe has a three-peat. Because I still think the Magic win the East in 2009, 2010. No, 2008, 2009. You
can't account for is that if Detroit's in there winning championships like that, there's also going to be guys that they'll lose people like Chauncey will probably be.
And I still think LeBron goes to Miami.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I still do. You want to know why?
The reason I don't know about that is because
Chauncey went to Detroit, went to Denver, bro. Chauncey was gone.
But I also want to point out that when teams are winning titles like that, and we've seen this throughout history, like dudes stay, other people want to go play there. The whole decline of that Detroit era would have been. One, you don't really know if it does decline. I would imagine because of LeBron's Iron Man longevity and then like people also kind of wanting to play with LeBron, they're not going to decline the same way. And like even if they lose, Ben Wallace is still going to retire. Yeah, he's 6'9" in the era of bigs. Like that's
getting his ass whooped too.
Like that's not sustainable. So I think he does retire. I think they're gonna get an influx of talent. So like, I don't think like when
I don't know if they get an influx because if they're that good for that long, they're not gonna get many like early round draft picks.
No, but it's you don't have to because it's like a lot of players aren't all good in the first round. I mean, like that's a front office thing, and if they made the move to draft LeBron, it changes a lot of what that organization can do. And then there's the other thing is you don't really know who's going to go play with LeBron to chase rings.
This is true.
So like it's just kind of like there's the decline of it. You don't really know. I
still think okay.
They get 2 years off.
Okay,
I say they get 2 years off sands like the Warriors just did, and then they get back to it. Like that would be the way I see it, and that would just be because like Tayshaun Prince leaves, Chauncey leaves, Ben Wallace retires. Okay. And like, there's gonna be a couple years where that team is just gonna be like LeBron and some guys who are either like adjusting to playing there or like they're their draft picks, right? And then they'll be right back to it. So I think there's
no. You know what I see happening because I said this as well. I said this to the guy. I said I still see the Miami Big Three happening, just not in Miami at that point. And I don't see Chris Bosh being a part of it. I think Carmelo goes to Detroit and as well as Dwayne Wade.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like Detroit would be dynastic, and
I'm not saying they aren't.
No, they would have won. They probably would have won
like 4 or 5,
6, 7.
I don't think easy. 6. I don't think 6. I think.
You know what I'm saying? 6. They have 2 down years where they don't. Like I think he's gonna win about 2 or 3 of them straight.
I say 3. I think the Lakers three-peat if they.
I think he'll three-peat. I don't think the Lakers three-peat. If they do, like, I would say, like, the couple years.
Because here's why I say the
When
three. Hold
Boston
on.
gets their big,
Here's why I say
when
that.
Boston gets their big three, that'll be that year where like
I don't think the Boston. I don't look if LeBron goes to Detroit. I don't think Boston wins a championship.
well they're gonna well this is what I was saying is they'll get their big three right around the time that Detroit team kind of like
Gets their big three.
well that but like it's gonna be
Because
Boston's gonna get the big three. They're still gonna play the Lakers in 2008.
Yeah.
That final still happens because what I'm thinking is
I don't think that finals
that's
happens.
gonna be that time where-
I don't think that finals happens. I don't.
that finals happens because that Detroit team is gonna go through a transition.
I don't think so. I honestly do not think that Boston team gets to the finals that year. I don't. Because
they're
hold
gonna
on.
go to the final, and someone else has to win, but it's not gonna be that Detroit team. They're gonna go through a
any-
transition
any-
of talent where
any-
LeBron and a
any
bunch of
other-
guys aren't ready.
Any other team other than Boston, if they don't go to the finals, the Lakers win that championship.
But this is my point in contention because it happens kind of somewhat in all dynasty runs, except the Lakers because we never got to see that to its full conclusion. Thank you, Kobe and Shaq, for fighting like a couple bitches.
They would have won 9 championships. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Had Kobe and Shaq stayed together, there was nobody stopping them.
So
There's nobody stopping them until LeBron got to the league and like learned how to win. And LeBron
So,
didn't learn how to win until
think-
what? Until what? 2012.
I think the Lakers. Yeah, but in this scenario, LeBron's going to learn how to win as a rookie.
Yeah, exactly. So, but by
So, like,
my-
scary thought. The Lakers Celtics championship in 08 still happens.
I don't think so.
I say that because
Okay,
Detroit's going to
okay.
go
At
through.
that point, the Laker fan in me says that the Lakers win that championship because Detroit they fight the fucking Celtics.
They don't have the talent. Because what I'm thinking is, if what you say is true and they have a drop, the drop is going to be 06 to maybe 08, where they're kind of in flux, where they're either going to have a bunch of young cats who LeBron's going to have to play with and teach how to win, or they're going to have a team that's not gelled. There's going to be a couple years in there, maybe 2 or 3, where it's just kind of weird. There'll be a playoff team. LeBron will make them a playoff team. They're not going to beat anybody serious, though. Like, they might be, like, second-round exits for a couple years.
I think
And then-
I honestly think
Then
that
that Orlando series, that Orlando team y'all play in 09 and 2010, that season,
we win that.
that finals is gonna be y'all and the Detroit team.
And we still
We
beat.
got a Kobe LeBron finals.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that. LeBron gets the shit smacked out of him by Kobe because if the Celtics still win that finals in 08,
which I think they do. I think that's just that period where it's just like fiddling and trying to figure it out.
that Kobe, he was taking out aggression on people for like 3 years.
Yeah,
They had to, they reminded him while he was in the Olympics that the Celtics had won.
well, I think
I don't know, bro. That
I don't know.
for LeBron's sake.
Ends up because LeBron is a completely different animal.
And Kobe,
Like, I would assume that
Kobe was a different animal at that point, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know about how that's gonna turn out, only because so in the way it shook out for real life, I don't think LeBron was like on Kobe's level at that point. I think if LeBron's been got that like those lessons with that Detroit team, like the early one where he was a rookie, and he goes and like develops from that point, and he gets to playing Kobe in the finals, I would assume LeBron is kind of actually like approaching the 40% clip for threes. He's probably got a back-to-basket game now. So him and Kobe, like that's the finals we wanted to, that's that epic ass like Kobe LeBron finals happens in 09. And I think it happens again in 2010. Like those 2 years where Kobe beats the Magic and then beats the Celtics. I don't think Kobe gets his revenge on the Celtics because the Celtics never get back.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
what I'm trying to say. That he's gonna play LeBron for at least 2 straight years in the finals.
And
at that point-
LeBron, and I don't think LeBron wins either of those.
we don't know because LeBron would be a completely different player because he would have went through a completely different developmental process. And really, I would imagine if LeBron was shooting threes at that clip, like even if it was 39%, he's a whole different thing to guard and contend with than what he was at that point, because he wasn't clipping threes that much like that. He was still
that Orlando Magic team was like that. That Orlando Magic team was a fucking that was a problem.
It was a dog, but we also that's why I said like I don't know who goes to Detroit to play with LeBron in that. That's what I said.
I honestly think that because let me think about it. In 2010, Carmelo had just signed that extension with New York. If he doesn't sign that extension, I think if everything plays out, I think Carmelo goes to Detroit.
They're not losing if Carmelo's in Detroit.
If they,
know that they're not.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe.
There's no fucking way.
Maybe. Because Carmelo at that time he was not a winner, bro.
He doesn't have to be. LeBron is. That's like LeBron and D Wade going together and LeBron learning how to win. Melo just needs to be Melo. LeBron is going to play off of him. Melo's still going to be the exodus of a problem that he was on offense.
Sure.
Carmelo had almost no holes in his game offensively.
He just
didn't really play defense.
He still doesn't. I'm gonna be very honest with you. It's just that he's old now.
Yeah. So like, what I'm saying is, you're gonna go give LeBron one of the greatest offensive weapons in history, and you don't think LeBron finna go win these ships, boy? That's why I said the only reason I say Kobe's going to play LeBron from about 09
to 2010, and then LeBron just wins championships after that.
I'm going probably 09 to 2012.
No, I'm saying they play the Lakers. They play the Lakers for like two years, and then like the fall off still happens. I think the Mavs go to the finals that year that they went to. But they get fucking destroyed. They get fucking destroyed. Like it's not even fair. And then I think Dwayne Wade comes because at that time him and Pat Riley were having like serious issues. That actually fully had LeBron not come to the Miami Heat, I don't think like Dwayne Wade stays in Miami. Like it was really like from what I've heard, it was really that contentious. That's one of the reasons why he left and went to Chicago. And then Pat Riley was like, "Oh, my fucking bad. Like I shouldn't have been such a fucking asshole."
Yeah, well, I think. This is how I look at it. The Lakers and the Pistons in that scenario the Lakers are either going to get two because Kobe goes ballistic for 2 years.
Wait.
Or they're going to split 1-1.
I don't think so. I think the Lakers still
win. I could actually see the Lakers going 2 in a row. It's just going to be against Boston, and they're going to beat Detroit the first time, and Detroit's going to beat them the second time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because that would be when Carmelo comes, and it would have been like, ooh. There's really nothing they were going to do with Carmelo because the only person that could guard Carmelo was Kobe.
No, he comes in. No.
They were giving each other 45 a night.
Hold on. He signed that extension in the summer of 2010. Carmelo's coming the next year after the 2010 year, the 2009-2010 championship where they beat the Celtics in the second meeting. The year after that is when Carmelo had signed that extension. Like that summer, the summer after. So Carmelo comes.
So the sign and trade actually happened. 2010.
Sign and trade happened in 2009. That's when Carmelo went to New York.
Okay, so we're gonna write this here.
So Carmelo. So here's what I'm saying.
I don't think Carmelo goes to New York.
But that was the only team that was willing to give up the pieces to actually get Carmelo. No other team.
I don't think Carmelo goes to New York though. If it was a sign and trade, that means Carmelo was a free agent. Carmelo coming up on it.
No, he wasn't. Because here's what happened. Because Chauncey Billups talks about it. He's like, the only reason that Carmelo demanded a trade is because the Nuggets did not want to re-sign Chauncey. Chauncey and the front office were butting heads. And that's the reason. And Carmelo only wanted to play for Denver as long as Chauncey was there. He's like, when Chauncey left, I was like, what the fuck, guys? Like, that's my point guard. Why you getting rid of him? Trade me.
So what? So I'm gonna ask you in this scenario.
So if he
it'll be
just
interesting.
so if Chauncey never gets cut essentially by Denver, Carmelo stays in Denver. I'm saying after that extension, he doesn't sign an extension with New York. Okay, let's just say that he doesn't sign an extension after that contract runs out in 2010. After the 2010 season, he goes to Detroit, and they win. 2011, 2012 against the Mavs. Who went against in 2011? No, they went up against the Mavs in 2011, right? Yeah. So they went against the Mavs in 2011, 2010, 2011. They beat the Spurs again. Like, LeBron has no problem against the Spurs at all. All right? That was against the Thunder. They beat the fuck out the Thunder.
That's rough.
They beat the fuck out the Thunder. They beat the Spurs the second time that they see them, because at this point they would have seen them like in 06, 07. They would have seen them again, like, down the line. They beat him again. I still think the Spurs come back on that revenge tour, because how fucking dare you?
Tell you what, if LeBron and Melo are playing and they get D-Wade, that revenge tour gets stopped in the finals. There's nothing that team is doing with that talent level or against it.
I mean, but D-Wade.
But
does D-Wade still get the injuries that he was getting? Because he was getting like little naggy injuries that were just piling up.
Doesn't matter. He's a threat. It's like sitting Steph out there when he's hurt. It's like,
okay, true.
They have to respect his shooting.
So do you say that? So do you say that he wins 4 in a row at that point?
Hey, B, if D Wade goes to Detroit because him and Pat Riley are fighting, it could be 5.
Ooh.
Because look at it this way: D Wade has no reason to leave. He has no reason to go back to Miami.
No, he doesn't.
The man's out here winning titles. Where's he going? Where are you going to get that deal at?
So let's put it this way. Okay, so LeBron has 2 rings off the bat with the Pistons. All right, he wins 5. You're saying he wins? I say 4. So he has 6 rings at this point. 6 rings. All right. Everything plays its course. He leaves. This is him not going to the Cavs. He doesn't go to the Cavs at this point. He runs into the Warriors. I'm gonna be honest. I think the Warriors still do what they do.
Rough. Well, at that point, I would only say I only agree at that point because D Wade would be hurt in the finals.
I still think that the Warriors win 4 in a row at that point.
They went 4 in a row.
I think
because they go 73 and
9, and they still win.
73 and 9, and they don't face the Cavs with LeBron.
Well, they face Detroit with LeBron, but Detroit with LeBron, a hurt Dwayne Wade, and an aging Carmelo.
And the Warriors go 4 straight. That's disgusting.
The Warriors go 4 straight. I still think Kevin Durant leaves because it's like, bro, we're getting our ass.
You don't laugh. I don't think Kevin Durant ever comes. We just reel him off. It's like, goddamn. Nah, I don't think Kevin Durant ever comes. We just get it done.
I think Kevin Durant goes somewhere else because he's tired of Russ.
Yeah, he ain't winning there either. I'll tell you that.
You know where I think he would have gone? I think Kevin Durant might have gone to Washington to play with John Wall and Bradley Beal.
And Jason's about to laugh at me right now. And no matter what happens in this scenario, it's all make-believe and the Sonics become a franchise again.
Hey, I'm with it.
Oh, fuck.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I like the Sonics. That's why. I thought it was a travesty that they moved to fucking OKC, but whatever. I blame Hurricane Katrina for the Thunder existing, because the only reason that they exist is because the fucking Pelicans or whatever, where were they? The New Orleans Hornets moved up to OKC to play while Katrina ravaged Louisiana, and they saw that they had an actual like basketball fan base up there. It's like, what?
Yeah, well,
had that not happened, we don't have a team in OKC. But I digress. But yeah, if LeBron was drafted by anybody other than the Cavs, he has more rings. I still think he comes to the Lakers because, like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna level with you, bro. I think Kobe asked LeBron to go to the Lakers.
Kobe.
I seriously, in my heart of hearts, like think like Who's the only player that LeBron really looked up to in the league?
Yeah, you could be.
We're
never gonna know.
I mean, we might know. Like he might come out and say, yeah, Kobe came to me and like we talked.
I don't think he'll talk about it. Especially not that Kobe's gone now. I don't think it'll ever be something we hear about.
Yeah, you're probably right. But at that point, like, dude, like, I still think so like everything up until like I want to say 2015 probably 2017 still happens. But like the Warriors reel off 4 in a row. I think LeBron comes to LA to like end his career. So yeah. I want to do a would you rather. Do you want to do a would you rather? Because I'm down.
I mean, I'd like to, but I also got to pick my mama from the airport, and her plane lands at 9:25.
Okay. We'll do a would you rather next week then. Next week's going to be our top 5 hoop shoes, so I'm ready for that.
Top 5 what?
Hoop shoe.
Y'all not ready. No, not ready. You should make it a top 10. I can do 10. I can do 25, to be honest with you.
We'll do top 10. Just for you. Top 10 hoop shoe.
Yeah.
And you had to have played in it. I'm not talking about like a hoop shoe that like, oh, I want it. I'm talking about like hoop shoe that you played in.
Well, that's not hard for me. As much money as I've fucked off on some hoop shoes in my day.
Thanks, Bron. Thanks, Bronson, for turning me into somewhat of a sneakerhead.
That's whatever, dog. You made that decision, not me.
I got pressured.
Nobody pressured you, dog.
It lies.
Not at all. No one pressured you.
Lies.
The only pressure you ever got was to try on some LeBrons that you actually liked.
Who would have thought?
Me.
What?
Told you.
Lies.
Really?
Yeah, because the first pair of LeBrons you put on my feet, I was like, hell the fuck no.
Yeah, but they probably would have saved that. They probably would have saved that heel issue you had.
I didn't have the heel issue with those. Oh, I had dude. That was.
No, you had the heel issue in the shoe you got instead, is what I'm saying.
What shoe did I
They
get?
probably would have saved your heel. Yeah.
What? No,
Not the
that was
Kyrie's,
no.
not the Hyper Revs, the other one. Where I
No.
was like, here, can you try the Hyper Revs, please, before you fuck the rest of your foot up?
No, that was from that wasn't my heel. That was when I fucking sprained my knee when you fell on me.
Nah, it wasn't my fault.
It wasn't your fault. It was more like I got pushed by my defender and like into you, and you just keeled over me, maybe bend like this. I was not ready for that. That wasn't my heel. That was my heel injury didn't come until like last year. That was when I had that heel problem. That was when I had that fucking Achilles and strained calf problem. I didn't have a heel problem. Who had a heel problem? That wasn't me.
You did. It was you. You sat out one Thursday night game because you had a heel issue, and I was like, I told you.
Oh, yo.
I
You know,
told you to get the Air Max thing on the heel, and your ass was like, oh, I got this shoe. You landed on your heel and bruised it, and I was like, dog.
what
I
shoe
told
was
you.
what shoe was that?
I
Oh,
don't remember. I was really mad at you, though. I was like, I told you to get the LeBron, you bitch, because you want to dunk on everything, and it has all that heel air protection.
what
And you
shoe?
were like,
What
fuck
shoe
them,
was?
they're heavy. I'm like, it would have been for you, though.
What shoe was that though? Oh
I
fuck!
don't remember.
Well, it's in the Kyrie's because the Kyrie has the Kyrie
That
ones.
wasn't that.
Yeah, because those Kyrie ones had the foam, had not the foam, the air bubble in the back. What the fuck was it? It wasn't any of my Adidas. It was a Nike shoe. I know that for a fact.
It was Nike shoe.
It was definitely a Nike shoe. What the fuck shoe was that? It wasn't the Hyper Rev. The Hyper Rev was nice.
Nope.
Fuck, what shoe was that? I'll have to think of.
You threw them away.
I'll have to think of.
I know you threw them away.
I did.
I know you threw them away.
Duh. I'll have to like go back into my. It's probably in my Instagram somewhere. I'll probably look. You know what it was? It was the Derrick Roses.
I told you stop wearing them shits.
It was it was the Derrick Roses, the red ones.
I told you to stop wearing them shits, and you just fucking would not listen. This is my boy. This is my guy. Yes, it's fucking your heel up, bud. Yeah, continue to do that though.
It was.
Then my ass. Didn't he get hurt in these? Yeah. So why are you wearing them?
No. He got hurt in the fucking the ones I didn't get, the fucking Crazy Lights. I didn't get those because me and you like we talked about that. We were like, that doesn't seem safe.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is that shoe that light? That doesn't seem safe. So yeah. All right, guys. It was a good talk. I just wish that Khalil was here. It would have been nice.
Yeah.
I have to go eat. Food's on its way. Got some what is that place called? There's like this little place in Culver City my aunt was talking about that she got some fish from. That shit was fucking fire. Some spicy ass fried fish, bro, in Culver City. Bro. Hey, I'm gonna be on your side of the town tomorrow. I'm gonna be in Burbank tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Stop by. Let's hang out while I'm out there. I'm working somebody out tomorrow.
Oh, okay. For sure.
I'll give you a call. Keep your phone on you. What time? You're off work like early, right?
I don't work tomorrow, but I also have homework now.
Nah, I got homework.
We're back.
I'm back.
We're back.
I'm back on Monday. All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining our little talk sesh about this wonderful game that we play. Also, Bronson, we need to talk about the workouts that we're gonna do because now that I'm back in school, we can utilize the facilities.
Now, see, we'll talk about it. I'll tell you.
All right. Call me like in 15.
Okie dokie.
All right. I'll talk to you later, boy. And for all of you that watched, if y'all ain't raging, y'all ain't gaming, and that includes sports. If y'all are not passionate about this sport, are y'all really playing it to your fullest desire?
No.
Peace out, people.
Peace.